Alright. What the fuck? You got it all over fucking Henry's head.
Wait, it's okay. I'll just do this. There we go.
Okay, good. I need
that.
fucking drink. Goddamn.
Technical difficulties.
Alright, we're here.
Alright,
fine.
So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm just gonna spam everybody's fucking messenger with fucking links to YouTube. So have fun, everybody. So you monitor.
Got it.
Thank you. Well, I just be a spam whore on Messenger. Okay.
So far, there's really we've got 3 people watching on YouTube, but we've got people on Twitch, so I'm paying attention to Twitch.
Okay. If any messages on it.
Or comments, I got it.
Yes.
I know my role,
Thank you.
but I'm not shutting my mouth. Well, somewhat. I'm eating.
Well, yeah, not everybody has to be like perfectly quiet, but you know.
Quiet? What's that?
If they can't hear us, that might be great.
Eh.
Hello, everybody. We're getting started a little late here. We were having technical difficulties. For some reason, I don't think we are live on Facebook.
And for some reason, when I get us live on Facebook, so we were just like, fuck it. YouTube's working, Twitch is working. Let's just get these running, and you can watch us.
So, if you're watching us on Twitch or YouTube, give us a share on Facebook so that other people can know that we're supposed to be live on Facebook and we're not.
Share this link around.
Share this link on your Facebook.
Send it to people.
Wherever.
Get people here.
How many viewers are we at now on YouTube?
YouTube, we've got 3.
Fuck.
I don't know.
Hold on, let me see if this is taking us to the right fucking link.
We'll get there. I blame him.
It is not. Why? Oh my god, you just had to turn it off.
Technology.
Alright.
Okay, I can just
Copy.
hear it first. That's all we need. That's all we need.
Go to this one. Copy paste this one. Fucking Christ. No. Just no.
You're so
No
cute
one
when you're
commented
angry.
on the post.
Why? I just want shit to happen.
There we go.
Do this.
So while I was doing that,
No, I don't. God fucking damn it.
so while maintenance is being done, thank you for everyone who has joined the Facebook group. We're
Someone needs to
currently
turn their fucking volume down.
we're currently now sitting at
Okay,
349 people liking the page and 354 following. We just started this Saturday.
We need to share this link out there if we can.
I already posted in a comment thing, but for being up for a week and we've got that many people, I'd say good start. Let's keep expanding. Also, I'm just trying to.
Oh no,
They're focused.
I'm just going to try to,
Yeah,
post it on my own.
they're doing that. Figment's gonna.
sorry, I was saying the wrong fucking link because someone had to turn off the stream.
Sorry.
So I had to re-find the stream.
Restart it.
I had to find the new live stream.
Yes.
And repost that one now because everyone's gonna see 2 minutes of just please stand by.
Legion had to reconnect, but working now. We've got 4 people on Twitch. 4 on YouTube.
Okay.
I really want to figure out what the fuck is going on with.
Yeah, that was weird. We never had that issue with Facebook. Everything else, yes, but no.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, la. Delete this. So I don't look like an asshole.
Too late. Love you.
Delete you.
Ouch.
Well, no, like I thought we were live, but no, apparently this guy turned it off, so drink up, motherfucker.
I was trying to get us fixed on Facebook.
I know.
Get it working so I can drink.
Hey,
So do this.
drinkies.
Delete you. If you have any messages, comments, please feel free to post it. We'll answer anything. But yeah, in the meantime, special guest Emery over here, Captain Emery from Tortuga.
It's all his fault.
Oh, I'll take it.
We're
This
blaming
guy
you.
No, I
brings with
gotta-
him the
you know,
trickster pirate
This is
spirit.
this is literally the second time since you've been here where our shit fucked up.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Always blame a
Just
pirate
kidding.
for something getting fucked
I
up.
like how you think. Never trust them pirates.
I've known you long
pirates.
enough. That's
you
how this
can't
works.
trust them at all. Especially those ones. I see you. They can't see you, but I see you.
Yes, we've got a live audience.
Vape page.
Yay.
Are we talking?
Whoop, whoop.
Say hi, everybody on the messenger, so we can talk to you.
People say hi. Live audience. Say hello to the crowd.
Fuck
Hi,
you.
crowd.
Yeah, we have an audience today.
We have an audience today.
Yeah, audience of 5 or 4. 4.
4.
I
There's a
can
cat.
count.
How much
Learn
have you
how
been
to
drinking?
count.
You haven't been drinking. Sasha's off screen.
I see. You all are off screen.
Yes, but I'm loud enough.
Oh, the disembodied voices. Oh, it's like home.
Okay.
Alright, Deadpool.
There we go. We got people on YouTube chatting.
All right,
You
all
can
right,
start
all right.
drinking
All right.
now.
All right. Welcome to Wasteland Talk, everybody.
Woo!
I am your co-host, Commodore Pistolwhip.
And I'm your other host, Hatter of the Waste, and this is our special guest.
Yeah, Captain Emery from his event that he goes to, Tortuga, the pirate event. That's where?
That's in Oregon. Lebanon, Oregon.
Does your
So the Sea of Forest.
Yeah.
does your ship have a name?
Our ship
You're not
does have a
going
name.
outside.
That would be the Lost Soul.
Lost Soul.
Yeah.
Lost Soul.
Oh yes, we can start drinking now. So.
Oh, good.
So we gave us permission.
Yeah, so you have something for us apparently.
Alright, so it's the first one closest to this.
You
gentleman
just had to
here.
put your shit all
This one.
along us.
This one.
Oh God.
That one.
Oh,
Your
God.
Monte is blocking
That
up the
one.
view.
Oh fuck. That's a
Whoa.
pretty bottle
Look
though.
at that bottle.
That's a really pretty bottle.
My
Bumbo.
first mate knows what that one is.
Bumbo, the original.
The original.
I'll put this in the front of the camera.
Sasha, you're not going outside.
The one,
No.
the only, the original.
Woot.
So this is. I don't even say what the fuck it is.
It's alcohol.
It's rum. What
Oh.
else would I bring?
Whiskey.
What would your pirate bring?
Fireball.
Last time was Fireball. You know? Fuck that man up a few times on that.
Oh God.
All right, well let's crack this bad boy open.
Alright.
Has, ooh, this looks got the plastic
Oh,
top.
you have the shot glass. So.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
No, I was just like,
So, yeah,
we have this.
As Figment was mentioning earlier, people,
Leave that alone.
No spoilers.
I
No
brought dead
spoilers.
things.
No spoilers.
You're gonna like that.
Keep kayfabe, motherfuckers. Keep kayfabe.
Make it pop.
He's good at. I almost went with the. He's good at that.
Ooh.
Wait.
Oh, I know.
that
Sounds
smells
good.
like butterscotch.
Yes, it does.
That smells like butterscotch.
Ooh.
That does smell tasty.
Oh.
I was like,
Almost
yeah,
like
like,
a
yeah,
cut
like,
in
Yeah,
So what? 2?
Oh,
Two
yeah,
hard
this
candies
is,
from
this is
Grandpa,
one.
you know?
This is one. This is one.
This is why the rum is always gone.
They're a bunch of alcoholics.
No, we're
Very
drunk.
good.
So I'm supposed to go to meetings.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Mama didn't raise no quitter.
I go to meetings so we can talk about what we're drinking
There's
next.
yours.
Cute little skull glasses there.
They're so cute.
I meet all the other drunks at the bar.
Oh. Smells even better than I remember.
No, you can't have any. Sasha popped over when it's like
Oh,
stuff.
I was like, we can't have any. The cat, okay, I got you.
Oh, it's great. So earlier in the week, this man, he messages me. He says, don't get me too fucked up this weekend.
Yeah, I have to work in the morning and I have to make sure I show up to work.
You know, it's fair. I've gotten you pretty fucked up.
Yeah, almost
Yes.
every time I see you.
Almost every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a
brave.
trend.
Pirates just go freaking fast and
Pirates go to
drink a
town on
lot.
their alcohol.
I mean, at least this one does. Maybe not every pirate, but definitely
No.
this one. And that one,
Well, I have to
finding
drink for the
themselves.
ones that don't.
No, I'm sober. At
The
this
only.
point.
Whoa. My first mate just said he's sober. I don't hear those words often.
All right, so
Just don't
Yeah.
try.
let's have a good huzzah. To Captain Emery. I'm gonna fucking need this afterwards, probably.
Captain Emery.
I hope you regret that by later tonight.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Out. There we go. I heard that little.
Oh, that's sweet.
It's root beer.
Isn't it? And it's smooth.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Isn't it?
My hat's heavy to tilt my head back to take a shot. You know?
Well,
When
you
I
got
tilt
your
my head back,
balls hanging in
and
your
I
face.
feel like
that's
my
all
hat's
that
just gonna
metal.
like fall. You know?
Oh man. So I haven't. Speaking of hats that are heavy, I've been working on the hat that I had on Halloween.
Mhm.
I replaced the horns on it. You've seen the picture.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So it's got
I was
now,
there.
water buffalo horns that are about.
Oh, nice.
I can't get on about that long.
Oh.
I'm
It had
still
horns,
working
but
on
they
it.
were smaller, right?
What's that?
Did it have horns before?
Oh, it
but they
had
were smaller?
plastic horns
Yeah,
on it.
smaller ones.
Oh, okay.
But I was out thrift shopping and I found a plaque with the big horns on it. I think I need that. I think I need that.
So, I am going to be blowing up everybody's messages so they are aware that we're going to be on YouTube and or Twitch today because Facebook, for some reason, didn't like us to be live today.
Yes.
I don't know. We checked all of our settings. And
Yeah, everything looked good, but Facebook was like, no.
no.
I think we got zucked.
You drink too much.
Fuck the duck.
We got zucked. I think that's the first time it's ever happened to us, though.
For this,
we
yes.
are using my old desktop. For those of you who follow us, we are still having some issues with our streaming computer, so we're trying to get some parts replaced on it. So we're using my old desktop, and I had to reset things up today for it in a sense, like add in all of our, usernames, passwords, blah blah blah,
Any messages?
for
Let's
Wasteland Talk,
see.
and yeah, I don't know why, but for whatever reason, Facebook is not working today.
Dragon
But anyway,
Orca.
let's just move on with the show. We're
Right.
just
So
as
who
we've
we got?
said many times before, we're new to this and we're learning as we go.
We've got Dragon Orca. It's the screen name. Since it's rum night, I'll join with the Kraken.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Kraken,
Oh, I
yeah.
love the
Bad.
Kraken. That's
Kraken's
one
not
of my
bad
favorites
at
right
all.
So
there.
I am gonna take a moment, pass on.
Oh, yes.
So everyone, you can see the growlers that they have.
Oh, you have mine over there. Sorry, it's on the floor.
Stop stealing
It's got a
people's
lid.
shit.
Right?
So-
Freaking pirates.
I
Can't
had to
trust
join
the
in with the
pirates.
crowd. I'm going to pass over to
So
Commodore.
this is Figment's growler.
Size comparison, it's root beer.
Yeah, it's root beer,
I
not
was
beer.
gonna say I can hold up mine
Yeah.
if you want it.
So I have my own like little mini growler, and it's root beer, not beer.
But it's actually supposed to be the same, like 64
Yeah.
ounces,
Yep.
which I think is interesting.
But you guys got beer.
But
And-
we have beer.
They have
Yeah.
beer. I got mine at Outback because I went on a date with
That's
my
root
other
beer.
boyfriend, and we went there, and I saw that they had growlers there, and I'm like, wait a minute. So I grab our waiter. I'm like, I have a quick question. Could I get one of those and just have it filled with root beer? And he's like, I'm gonna ask. I've literally never had anyone ask that. And I'm like, I'm strange. He's like, okay. So I went and checked, and it's like, yeah, we can do that. I'm like, yes, I'm getting my own growler.
So these growlers, are they just beer or are they root beer?
You can, it's
Ours?
There-
Yeah.
Theirs are
ours
beer.
are from a local brewery that's a stone's throw from here by the city college called Fountainhead Brewery.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very good stuff and good people.
Yeah,
Prove
we
it.
buy.
Prove it.
Ah.
Well, you have to try his because this is shock top. I couldn't refill mine in time.
So we got Mad Ratter watching. That's who Dragon Orca is. So Mad Ratter's watching.
Mad Ratter, love that fucker.
Try it. I mean,
So-
it's not gonna be as strong as rum, obviously.
Like, what is that? what? Okay, what do you
Well,
have
yeah,
in your
something
growler
to chase
today?
my rum with.
This
that's
is the
stuff.
Station 12, the
Oh,
Belgian.
so that's basically their white ale.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that.
yeah,
I'm not
it's
much of a
Belgian.
beer person, but I like that.
Yeah, that's my go-to beer.
I can chase my rum.
I
with
got
that.
one that went down like kind of easy today because I knew that like we were gonna be drinking the rum and everything. So yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
you
my,
got
that's
that?
my go-to beer when I go to that brewery since they don't have the basic AF no more, which is basically the same thing but not German.
Yeah. So now I have my little mini
It's not gonna
plastic
yell
growler.
at you when you
And
drink.
I'm like, yay!
Aw.
I can fill it with whatever soda I
So
want.
we are back with Captain Emery.
Yeah.
And last time he was here, he left behind his.
Where's
Sword.
my effects? Where's my effects?
Which
I
is
don't
over
know.
here. Side note.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm-
we'll get
As
to
long
that.
as
We'll get that
as long
down to the
as it's
bit.
safe,
We'll get
okay.
into the bit. Let me at least get these messages out so we can have
Do
a
that.
decent audience today.
I'm being told that I'm pretty loud and clear, but everyone else probably needs to speak up just a little.
Hello.
Hello.
Adjusting microphone.
I think Figment is closer than any of the rest of us.
I'm
Actually,
close.
Heather,
I'll be the one closest, so
You're
you should be able to
closest.
hear
Yeah,
me.
you're
I'm a
right, you're
former
right.
singer, so I'm used to talking very loud. I know
That's
how
okay.
to project my voice.
I can be loud.
Hold on.
In bed.
Whoa! Whoa!
Side note, yes, I mean,
Whoa! You wouldn't know.
bullshit, I
There's
wouldn't
one
know.
person in this room that would know.
I call bullshit.
Shut up, bitch! Me! I know!
I know this one. I know this one.
Side note, I call bullshit. I've lived with you.
Oh crap! That was that thing. You do know.
That did happen.
Babe, don't talk to this woman. She knows stories. she knows
Oh
things.
shit.
As
I
they're
also
sitting
know.
right next to each other.
You know. Oh crap! I wasn't.
slept
the
on
wrong
You
the
have
house.
two people who live with you.
So me and her need to
Here.
talk, is what you're saying. You need to talk to all of us.
Oh, they have tips and stories for you.
Oh, good.
Just the
Good.
tip.
You're gonna learn today.
Just the tip.
Just a tip.
Just a tip.
Just a tip.
I got my girl here tonight. That's a new thing that you got. Yeah.
Just the
yeah.
tip.
Yeah.
Wrong.
You gotta be my
Always wrong.
girl.
Always rum. Always rum.
Always rum.
Oh, I love her.
Bulldog whiskey and gin. I'm that old school.
And Monster in cases.
That is not an alcohol. That's a whole different topic right there.
Well,
Yeah,
if
that's
it's
a
not
lifestyle.
No,
This guy orders a case of Monster from like Amazon.
Oh, jeez.
I bought a 24
there's a
pack.
24 pack. About close to half of it is already gone.
It got
Oh,
delivered.
jeez.
He just
here,
got it
of
a couple
course.
of days ago.
Just bring him a pallet.
He's like, they sell it by the case. It reminded me of freaking The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings.
It
where he's
comes
like,
in pints?
It comes in pints.
It comes in.
Yes.
God,
That was how you reacted when you were
God damn it.
Monster.
A pint of Monster. There we go. That's your morning drink now.
It comes in.
I'm
pints.
getting one.
Fucking Christ.
Hobbit, Commodore.
I am a little big to be a
He's way too
hobbit.
tall.
Well, I mean, what's the giant in Harry Potter?
Hagrid?
never said that.
Hagrid.
Hagrid never said anything like that, so, you know.
Commodore Bacon's, Commander Bacon's in.
Bacon!
Ah.
Bah!
Ah.
Oh, there's something historic here. Let's go. Who are we talking to?
So Commander Bacon, he is part of the tribe, the Goat Heads.
The goat heads. Tell me about the goat
So they are a really nice established tribe at Wasteland Weekend.
They have their own bar.
They have their own bar,
I like them already.
right? And
As most groups tend to do.
instead of just saying "fuck you" and shit to people like at Wasteland, because that's basically our hello out there, they
Right.
just go up to people, go "bah."
Yeah. They bought people.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's
great.
I love it. I fuck,
And apparently they also sometimes say "bah, motherfucker, bah."
bah, motherfucker, bah.
And Mender's here.
I love them.
Who?
Mender.
Oh yeah, hey Mender. Yeah,
Mender.
Mender. I saw you on here earlier. Sweet.
What's going on with that Facebook shit?
Oh, I'm spamming people's messengers.
Spam,
So
spam.
I have a lot of
Magic tablet.
I have a lot of Wastelander friends, so this is gonna be a bit.
So-
Spam.
What have you guys heard about this year for the Hospital
Spamming
Tortuga?
Yeah.
Not happening.
Not
Oh,
happening.
that's
No.
Okay.
because when is Tortuga supposed to usually does happen.
Yeah, what time of year, what month, whatever.
August? It's August.
So
right?
around
Last
roughly around the same
weekend
time
of
as
August.
Burning Man.
Yeah, end of August.
Because Burning Man canceled also.
Burning Man
That's
was
right.
happening and then it got canceled.
Because like so,
Yeah.
so you're saying this is your rare opportunity to come to Wasteland Weekend because we got the green light because we're at
Do
the
it,
heard
do
that.
we're at the
it.
end of September.
I've heard
You just
about
have to be
that.
fully vaccinated.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do that.
I'm getting my second shot tomorrow.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I've got another like week and a half for mine.
Good.
For my
I'm
second shot.
100%
Yeah.
good to go.
Good. Yep, we're
And
all
we got some of
getting
those
there.
spamming work for me. Don't know.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm gonna. I will try for Wasteland. That's when exactly?
It's the last
End
week of September.
September.
Last week of September. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
the
Tickets
24th.
are-
Wasteland this
Tickets
year?
are already on sale.
He's over there. I don't know, Captain. Are we?
Tickets are already sold,
Am I gonna
and
have to
also
shave
they
my
are
both of you
looking
again?
for volunteers.
Do you want to be a
So if
pirate
you
of
wanna
the Aryan
earn
Seas?
Your
Pirate
ticket
of the
either
Aryan
for free or half
There
off.
is a
You
tribe
can
called the
volunteer.
Pirates of
Just
the
hit
Aryan
them up
Seas.
No.
and set up an
There's
application, and
a,
you volunteered.
I did.
You did. We got Exodus over here
Hi,
from
guys.
this motherfucker's tribe.
yes. So yeah, and trying to talk in Captain Emery here. Let's go over some of the pirate-themed or water-themed groups that are at Wasteland.
Oh, okay.
There is, or at least there was at one point, the Pirates of the Arid Seas. There was the Disciples of the D's, which is a water world dedicated group.
They even had screen-used Waterworld ships as a set piece.
They had actually
But
purchased.
not anymore.
I just rewatched that movie the other day.
It's
Like,
I'm still trying to get the
the.
Ulysses cut.
So they had a captain like you're a captain. You know what his name was?
Oh no.
He was Captain Crunch.
Yes! Yes!
Nice.
So Captain Crunch is a guy that does a lot of really cool props and sometimes works in Hollywood. Anyway, in real life, but he had an opportunity to purchase, or someone was getting rid of the original set pieces for Waterworld. There was the stages, and he tells a story on a podcast with Makeshift,
Yes.
who does
The Apocalypse Post.
Apocalypse Post, a podcast or whatever
Yeah,
he calls it.
yeah, the more
Apocalypse.
popular Wasteland Talk show.
We're not jealous.
I mean, we're not jelly. We're not jelly. We're not jelly.
But anyway, so he tells the story. So basically, the guy was like, okay, I know where the original set for Waterworld is, the ship, the Exxon Valdez, or Valdez.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna get rid of it. They're gonna throw it out and crush it.
Whoa.
So Paul goes down there and he's like, I want to buy it, and the guy's like, well, yeah, we want to get rid of it or something like that. Either way, one of them offers, and he's like, well, how much do you want for it? And the guy's like, well, give me whatever you have. He's like, well, actually, I don't really have much on me. He's like, give me $1. So apparently, I thought he gave him the $1. That's how I originally heard the story. He was like, I'll owe you. And then he didn't give him the $1, but they let him take it home anyway. They brought a bunch of people there, like a few weeks later, tore down a bunch of it,
Dude, you can just try
reconstructed it
recyclables and just give them $1 plus tip.
around some like camper shells,
Okay.
and then strapped those onto like trailers, and then brought it out. There's like two halves of a ship, like split open.
Oh,
And then they built a dock that came out from it, straight out, and then like teed off like this. And so then they use that as like a catwalk stage for when they do the bathing suit contest.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Tell me
Now-
more about
Well,
that.
no, wait. This used to be a wet T-shirt contest,
Okay.
but
That
it
was
got
its original starting.
Yeah, but it got switched to a swimsuit contest.
They wanted to
Okay.
make it, feel more open to everybody, I guess, and they try to do it like body positive, and it's a make your own bathing suit because it's
Right.
wasteland, it's post-apocalypse, so people get really creative. But then also there's a fair amount of people just showing nudity. But whatever you like, you're probably gonna see it that day.
So are you paying attention to?
Okay, I just looked at the messages because that's why I was asking you about it because I was in the middle of spamming.
Okay.
So we got Monty's watching.
Okay.
He's like, well, spamming worked on me because I did message Monty because I
Hey,
missed
Monty.
I missed the fuck out of Monty. Commander Bacon, the volunteer app should be going live this month. The Go-Heads are volunteers. That's right, they are a volunteer tribe. I literally just watched the Grouch Cast episode.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there's a bunch of members of my own tribe involved.
And then we got, Mad Ratter. There's another Wasteland Talk show. No, the Apocalypse Post by Makeshift from Dukes of the Nuke. He's been doing the Apocalypse Post way before quarantine. So like
But he just started doing a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been doing a podcast recently where he's been like talking with fellow Wastelanders and just basically doing what we were doing.
And then did you see the get fucked?
But
trailer?
his episodes are pre-recorded and stuff, and it's
Get
only
fucked?
like no video. But anyway, they're good.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed them.
Mislead.
What?
Misty? Mislead?
But yeah, if you guys want, we're always telling you support of the Wastelanders. You can always give him a follow or a like. He's on YouTube.
Monty?
I think he's anywhere you can get a podcast.
Oh.
Um,
Papa Bear. Papa Bear's watching.
Nice,
Tell
nice.
me about Papa Bear.
Hey,
Oh,
Papa
Papa
Bear.
Bear is like one of the best people you can meet at the Wasteland weekend.
Okay.
Yeah. Fucking solid dude.
Yeah,
Makes amazing spam.
Amazing spam.
like fried spam.
No. No, but like seriously.
Spam.
But seriously, he makes amazing food and like Oh, he's like one of the coolest people I got to meet at Wasteland Weekend, and like a dear friend of mine. And yeah, Monty apparently misses me too.
So you're paying attention to YouTube.
Yes, because there's no Facebook.
Okay. Hello, Sasha. Are you
But
trying to get on camera?
but again, you might have to watch in case the
Okay.
phone decides, hey, I missed a comment, because it's been doing that on Facebook. Wouldn't surprise me on YouTube. We have.
Oh,
Kitty.
she did not like the way you picked her up.
Yeah.
Put her foot down, please. Thank you. We have a Sasha.
This is Sasha. Well, you wanted to be over here. This is what happens. You're gonna be on the show. You can get famous.
Even though you don't like her on the club show.
Oh, speaking of
Wasteland
club shows.
famous.
So I needed to talk to you. So my birthday's coming up in.
You need a DJ?
I do.
A
You
week.
It's like you read my mind.
I'm up for hire.
all right.
Next
No,
Sunday, Sunday, be
So-
there.
Next Sunday.
So you're saying
that's
I need to
coming.
put in your house for your birthday?
Yes, if we can have in your house.
We need to get there early
Birthday edition.
and
Well,
not
the-
have the same thing as last time.
I might be off that weekend.
Okay.
Well, we had a problem
Okay.
last time, like just getting good signal.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. I mean, if you need to end at a certain time, that's perfectly fine. I always
Well,
let
we
you
just
know
need to
so
make sure
long.
the internet source is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've also
Well,
Because
got
that was
Sarah,
our issue last time.
Yeah, we'll work on that one.
Yeah.
we've got Sarah watching, just stopping in to say hello.
Hi, Sarah.
Hello,
Oh,
Sarah.
Oh, Sarah, you missed it. We used your images that you gave us, the Please Stand By and the
Oh, I love
Wasteland
that.
Talk one.
So Papa Bear's like, why did you think I bought that new barbecue for spam?
Yes, spam is
Yes,
delicious.
because I love your spam, especially when you had that bacon flavor spam. It was like, mwah.
Boy, and bacon spam.
Spam,
It's the
spam,
best.
So like,
spam,
it's funny that you
spam,
mentioned spam. It's like
spam,
just
spam.
rediscovered spam the other day.
You can tell the
I
Monty
ended up
Python
getting a
fans.
couple-
What's the
couple
one?
cans and like.
What do you call it when it's a spam but it's kind of made up similar to sushi?
Masubi.
Masubi.
Thank you.
Why do
Masubi.
you know that?
Because there's a weeboo over here.
That's fair.
It's
that's
also
fair.
spam related. I know that.
That's-
I've
have no
had
idea.
Masubi a bunch of times. There
Oh.
was a place near one of my old jobs, and man, they made amazing
I
Masubi.
don't even like spam, and I know
So
that.
we got
It just took me a minute because I haven't had Masubi in forever.
Hello.
But
Because
I
I
used
lived
to
in
eat it like
Hawaii.
all the
So
time.
we got
Specs
Specs Legio watching. I keep hearing my name. Hello to behind the scenes.
Hello.
Hello.
No! Hello, puppet!
And we got
Pop-ups.
Cube 101. Yeah, pirate. We need a new ship at Wasteland.
No.
Well,
Yeah, we have another group called the Petro Pirates.
Yeah.
Okay, Petro Pirates.
They have an amazing
So
pool
they're
table.
pirates of,
You're
of,
not going
of gas.
outside.
Okay.
They smuggle and steal people's gas,
Okay.
and that's what they raid for.
So far,
Um,
none of them have anything on me.
No.
No, none of them are time
I
traveling
think those
pirates.
are the
And it'll pop in says Specs.
Well, that's one of the things at
Oh.
Wasteland is
So-
they try to stay away from time travelers, but
Well, you know
So-
what?
Monty's like, who's off can? So we have a bit of a small audience today. We have, of course, Figment, our
Who's always
usual
here.
person you don't see on camera. And then we have Captain's person right here. And then we have another person right here that is affiliations with Captain. And also with tribe mates with Hatter here. And Gage, he just fucked off somewhere, which is apparently your first mate.
That's what he does. He just fucks off.
Yeah, he's probably he's probably smoking a clove somewhere, but like.
Probably.
it might be. I don't
As
know.
I was telling
But-
you, as I walked up, I had no idea that my first
Yeah.
mate was going to be
We
here.
surprised it. We surprised Emery with his first mate here, and another ship crew member. You're a different crew.
Oh, we're totally different.
I'm the
You're
one
Stowaway?
who introduced him to
Yeah, Exodus
Tortuga.
is the one that brought us to Tortuga.
Oh.
I shanghaied
You did.
him.
You
I
shanghaied
didn't
us.
tell him where anything was going on.
And my
And
goal in life is just to make you regret.
I just said, bring pirate gear
Bring
and
pirate shit.
alcohol and yourselves and take this weekend off, and I
Ooh.
literally kidnapped them.
Yeah, yes, you
Fun
did.
fact from Papa Bear. Did you know bacon
muffin
Spam has only half the sodium of regular Spam?
Ooh.
Interesting.
How does this work?
I don't know, because they probably substitute
Magic.
sodium with cholesterol.
Fair. Magic spam.
It's
So,
spam.
that's
They
spam.
use wizardry.
Don't
Wizardry
question
spam.
the
You
spam.
know that
Wizard
question
Harry, you're a wizard.
Specs says this one time at Wasteland, I pirated a stripper truck and hunted someone down. We know about you and your stripper truck.
Well, I
You
don't
shared
know
it
about
with us last
this.
time.
Yes. Oh, that's right. You have not seen the stripper truck.
No, I have not.
One moment. Just Gianna. There it is. There.
Yeah. We've got people off camera.
Oh, I see.
We've got a
Go to
cat.
peanut gallery.
So it's a truck
Yep.
where they
Flatbed.
The
with
name
like a
truck
stripper
is
pole.
implied.
stripper
Every-
pole on the back.
They've got a flatbed with a stripper pole sticking out of it. And it came to Wasteland several years ago, and I don't remember who brought it, but I do remember it being there. I did not get on it, but definitely
yeah,
a bunch
you
of
got
people
mixed.
got
Oh
on
my
it.
god.
Men and women, all shapes and
That's
sizes.
Oh, I'm
people
feeling
had
that.
fun.
I'm working on my moves right now.
So, also, a new announcement. I have now
Someone
new
love that.
Wasteland boots.
Oh, let's see.
Ooh.
Actually,
Da-da.
Show the leg!
Jump.
Show some leg!
Da-da.
So, yeah, I know I'm a bino under these
please
pants,
join this man's OnlyFans. You'll get to see more than ankle.
which is called In Your House and it's on
Send me the
Twitch.
link.
Yeah.
So, yes,
Worth it.
I'm gonna work on them, deck them out along with these pants. These are new pants for me for my Wasteland outfit. So it's a little project I'm gonna work on before the event. So okay, we got of course Exit over here. Me, I'm okay. I'm high. And then we got Specs going. Oh yeah, you got pics. Worth it. Look at you. Gonna see them uranium. Oh,
Gonna see
no,
those at Uranium Springs.
we probably won't be at Uranium Springs. I actually never been to Uranium Springs.
I would like to go.
It's another
but
Wasteland
it's
event.
a far
Oh.
travel.
Oh.
It's in Arizona, but like way out. So even like, once you get into Arizona, you still have to drive like another 5 hours through Arizona or something
Yeah.
like that, maybe longer. I forget
God.
exactly. Anyway, it's in the middle of freaking nowhere.
It's hotter than Wasteland.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, it's Arizona. That's pure
It gets
desert.
crazier winds. It's more on the lines of like how Burning Man winds get strong. I don't know. I've heard a bunch of crazy stuff about it.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it has snowed there.
Oh.
I want to say it has snowed at Winter Games. Or not Winter Games, sorry. At Uranium Springs. I want to say it has. I don't know.
oh, damn.
Anyway, anybody who's been to Uranium Springs, I
Yeah.
mean, I feel like it's
Yeah. I hear a lot of
but
interesting
it's
things.
smaller.
Yeah, it's not Wasteland Weekend big, but I heard it was really interesting. But like,
Maybe like
it
500
might be a
people
little
or
too
something.
far out of me. But like, I have like a list of other Wasteland events I want to try to do beforehand because I still want to check out Winter Games. And if 7 is still gonna try to do it, I want to try to do halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if she's gonna.
I
do
keep getting invited to halftime.
that. Yeah, well, I mean, she ran it for years, but then of course with COVID, I mean, nothing
Yeah.
happened. I don't know
So
if she's gonna start back up
halftime,
again.
7, also known as the Queen of Titty City.
Titty City. Okay.
But Titty City is sadly no longer a thing at Wasteland Weekend.
Oh, sad.
But it was like one of my favorite tribes to go and visit. They're such nice, generous people and
Wild cherry have
friendly
tea?
bunch.
Maybe like root
Um,
beer, like sweet tea or something.
They
Oh, no,
usually
if
run
that's
an
the
event
case, I
called
would do
Halftime,
Wild
which is
Turkey
like
101
halfway through the year
and-
until the
or-
next Wasteland Weekend. They run a Wasteland gathering.
151 to
And it's
make,
like usually really big, where
252s.
you just go to there
Well,
next to
if
the
you
woods,
shake
which is again
them,
so
Do you
SoCal.
instantly
and you
have a
just-
cocktail?
They hold theirs on like a dry lake bed though.
Yeah.
It's like
This is the real
government.
question.
I think it's government property, like federal property.
So I think they
the whole
rent
land-
conversation's back here.
Bureau of Land
Milkshakes,
Management
titty shakes.
is who runs the property that they do.
So we
this on, I
got
believe.
Specs saying past Flagstaff, but like 3 hours. It snows in the winter,
Ugh.
and he said BRB gotta get booze, which is
Booze!
good reason to be right back.
So
Yeah,
I was,
yeah, go get your
I was
booze.
a little distracted for a minute. Our audience was talking about boobs over there.
Yeah, yes. We were
So,
talking
apparently
about
there
it.
Well, a
were-
good majority of our audience have them.
Yeah.
They were reading some kind of article or
It was a-
meme.
It was
Well,
a meme.
if
It
I
was a
want to
meme. It
be
was a really good
non-biased, I say everybody in our audience has boobs.
So, I'll tell you what it was, just so you can get a kick out of it. If your titty could have a flavored beverage that leaked out of it, what would it be?
And I was thinking if she thought of if you had a different flavor in each
Is
boob,
it cold?
You're
or
saying,
if you shook both titties, then I would say you could
Is
have
it-
an
is
instant
it-
cocktail.
but you're saying
Oh, I like
leaked
that.
out. Leaked out sounds like
I
you can't
like
personally
that.
control it.
Yeah.
Make a cocktail out of titties?
Yes,
I'm all
titty
for that. Titty cocktails. I
Titty
love
tails.
it.
all my
Or,
favorite
or
words
alcoholic
right
milkshakes.
Yes.
Miss Mary, make that a pack. Titty
Yeah.
cocktails.
Now that would bring a different meaning to the song. My milkshake brings her voice in the
Yes, and then if you
So you're saying you want
waterboard
milkshakes
them-
come out of fucking titties?
Yeah.
See,
Alcoholic
So,
milkshakes.
so for me, I want either one. If it comes out cold, which I feel sorry for whoever owns the titties, beer
Beer.
or Monster.
Well, I was thinking Monster for you.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like you said, leaked out. That makes it sound almost like you can't control it. Like your shirt's always gonna have a little bit of runoff.
Well, I
Well, it's gonna lactate.
yeah.
That's okay. We'll take care of
It's
that.
normal.
Would you have to use a brass pump to like take out the excess, and then there's just
Here,
always,
take a
like,
shot.
Monster in the fridge?
I don't
Speaking
know,
of
but
shots.
Well,
Oh,
sir, well,
jeez.
Speaking of shots, you can't drink, but I can.
yeah, this is straight for
How are you on your
This is the
drink?
captain.
I got beer and I got a.
Well, if you
I
motorboat
wanna
those
get some
titties,
food.
then you could get a 2-for-1 right there. That's your bar.
Like seriously, if
That's
like,
your bar right
if we
there.
if we can do something like that,
Bar
I will take up a second dose of breastfeeding
But
again.
yes,
It's like,
what would Hatter and
Dog.
Captain Emery have?
Oh,
Yeah.
holy hell.
Yes.
Yeah, we already know
Oh,
what
yes.
I'm gonna
I
let you go first.
That is
so I
a
can
good
see it.
one.
titty cocktails. Is it
Um,
peach flavored?
Oh.
I mean,
Can be.
these are my breast or someone that is my
Yours.
partner's breast.
Yours.
Yours. Because
Yours.
let's be honest, once you're at a size, you can just sit there and legit just drink out of your
Yeah.
titties.
Okay.
Turn these nipples in. I need a straw.
Say
Beer
that.
hat, just strapped right to your nipples. Just drink that right out of your.
This show is all over the place tonight.
Yeah, like one of those old
All
beer
right.
helmets.
Yeah, beer hats just attached
The
right to
beer
your
hats?
nipples. Just right there.
Okay, what you were saying, what you were gonna do for your titties.
Yeah.
No, just put a hose to the nipple pump.
Yep, that's what you do. Just suck it right straight through the
We're all over the place.
Right.
This is the kind of audience we have tonight.
This is the kind of show we're gonna have tonight, apparently.
This is what happens when boobs come to the audience.
Yeah.
So,
Usually here.
just for the fun of it, chime in if you have an answer to that question.
Yeah. What if you have boobs? What kind of drink substance would you like to come out of,
So we've got
or would like to drink out of?
Someone's answering.
Messenger.
No.
I don't know who that is. If it is cool, be careful not to cut yourself on the titty spout.
Things get hard.
Or like a titty Capri Sun.
Yes.
Oh,
It would like boobs get pointy and hard when they're cold.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
if
yeah.
it's a cold drink, it would be
Your roommate, Jesse.
Uh-oh. I love that man.
He's just like, hi.
I feel like for Jesse, we need to have somebody over here. Oh, he can
He's
do
good.
it.
So my housemate is deaf. So I'm signing to him right now.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, is deaf.
He's learning.
So I'm trying to tell him about the titty alcohol.
Yeah.
Straight from the boob.
I'd
Let's
have,
see.
I'd
What
have
goes that?
Wild Turkey 101
Wild
with
Turkey.
Bacardi.
Okay.
151 to make
Oh.
252s.
252.
So we got
Mender.
Mender, Jameson,
Jameson. Okay. Good.
or with either wild cherry Pepsi
Fuck
Okay.
yeah. That's
or
one of my-
coffee.
It's one of my choices.
Coffee.
What kind of coffee?
That's great for the morning.
Hot or cold?
Yeah, I need to pick me up. All right, let's do this.
Frappuccino over here.
Can I have hot tea and whiskey?
Hot
you know?
tea and whiskey.
So tea and spicy tea.
Okay.
You can make hot toddies.
Hot toddies.
Hot
toddies.
Hot titties.
Hot titties.
Hot tatas.
Hot tatas.
Hot ta-ta.
Hot tatas.
You sound like Randy Marsh with you say hot ta-ta.
Oh, Jesus.
Alright, so I think I'm going.
Okay.
I think I'm going with my.
Now, okay, go ahead,
Okay,
finish.
so I'm gonna have my Kraken in one, because I gotta have my Kraken.
Okay.
Like tentacles and all.
Tattooed.
And
Tattooed, so you
I
remember
watch
which
enough
one is
hentai where
which.
this is going.
then, and the other one, because I want to be fancy as fuck, I'm gonna have some red wine.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay.
So you're gonna get like, oh, I'm gonna get drunk. I'm gonna get white girl wasted. I'm gonna get trash.
Actually, in that case, I'm putting
Now,
box,
now you
it's
said-
boxed wine.
Yeah, I was gonna
Boxed.
say, you said red wine. Is it
A
boxed
nice
wine?
Chianti.
Red wine.
Alright, now the time has come to
Shame.
claim what we have hold hostage for so long.
Yay!
For those who don't remember, last time Captain Emery was here, he had this to show us.
Sword.
His personal pirate
I
sword.
can have that back now.
No, we'll get it.
Hang on. Wait.
We got so thrashed that
Oh,
by
God.
the time he had to leave, he left it.
He forgot it.
So we've been holding the hostage. If you don't remember, I've been putting it here ever
We've been
since.
keeping it on camera.
Yeah.
to, like,
Yeah.
Just to
hear
get
it.
Emery to see, like, that's
Yeah.
my fucking sword.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
The only bargain we were able to come up with was one, booze, and two, you need to come back for a part 2 of Wasteland Talk.
And here I am.
And here you are. You're in your bargain. The booze in hand. You're here, so you have reclaimed
Okay.
your sword.
Thank you.
Ow.
Alright. Now, I got a good question for you. Okay. What got you. How did you figure out that you were pretty into, like, pirate stuff?
Oh, jeez.
Because we all had
How's
kind of
the
an
wee little
origin
lad?
point. We all had an origin point in a sense.
You are a time traveler, so.
My first mate's over there like, you better answer this
You
one."
did point out time travel on our last
Time
episode.
traveling, which we'll get to that in a moment.
I feel like for that stuff, you're going to have to trade me seats because all your stuff is here.
That's
get
all
to
right.
all of
We'll
that.
get there.
So,
It's all hook.
so honestly, actually, I mean, I think it's always been something that's kind of been in the background, like a lot of things.
What's up?
Side topic. Pause on your topic because we just had something that you probably gonna need to answer this one.
Yes.
Specs goes. What's your worst Kraken experience? Mine was my first Wasteland with
Oh.
Legio I. Only had 2 handles of Kraken and 4
Holy
pounds
crap.
of goldfish for a day before they showed up.
Oh no!
Woo!
Oh no!
That sounds like a bad
So
time.
there's 2 questions. Worst Kraken, which I honestly don't have any bad stories with Kraken. That's partly why I love it. Is like I don't have any problems with it.
Because you're a pirate, you can handle the rum.
That's
apparently.
true. It's rum.
Yeah.
I love it.
Specs, you had 2 bottles of Kraken
And goldfish.
And goldfish.
That sounds like a bad.
Like a bad
Or
time.
great.
It's just gonna be
pounds
bad.
Bad.
Shout out to
Alright,
Go
Go ahead.
Holy
ahead.
hell! I'll drink to that.
Go ahead.
I'll drink to that.
I'm too far away. Eh.
They're all sipping their beer.
I got root beer. Fuck you.
So what was the question? Getting into pirates.
Yeah, you're a pirate.
I mean, besides it always kind of being like a little bit of a background thing, and the
What made you, basically what you decide a
well,
pirate's life for me?
well, the short answer is I had all my goth boots, and then I realized they also make great pirate boots too. No, honestly, it was so it was that person's fault. That was Exodus, the same one who took me to Tortuga. It was oh no, actually it goes way farther back than that. Sorry.
Yeah, I was thinking like,
It actually goes back to there was my second relationship. One day my girlfriend she
do I know the name?
you do, Lady K. Way
We'll-
back
we'll-
to that.
we'll get-
We're not getting
that's
to that part.
Yeah,
So
we have a name.
so she
That
calls me up and she says, "Hey, we're doing a thing tonight. I need you to dress like a pirate." And this was probably about 20 years
I
ago.
remember this.
So you didn't
story.
have long hair.
No, you were. I never.
No,
did it,
you
We're-
told me
we're-
this story.
So she calls me up. She says, we're going to a party, and I need you. I need you to dress like a pirate. Like so, whatever you have pirating. And I'm going through all my goth stuff and just throwing things around, and figured out I actually had a full pirate outfit. I had like some red pants from Ren Fairs. I had an extra scarf that I threw around my head. And she shows up. She's like, "Okay, we're doing this thing." And so throughout the night, I think the pictures still exist. We had there's a series of about 20 pictures of that night where I'm holding various bottles of alcohol, and you just see at the beginning of the night it's yay. By the end of the night, it's passed out in the kitchen, a bottle in each hand.
Pirate's life.
So it
Welcome
kind
to
of
the next
started
day on
there.
a ship.
It kind of started there, and then there was one of the ones that helped reinforce was with Exodus. There was a small little pirate party or a pirate festival here in Sacramento over by the lake. It was a tiny little
Talk
one.
like a pirate day.
Talk like a pirate day. There was maybe 20, 30 people there. It was a small little one. But we went. We had a great day, and one of the most memorable parts was actually afterwards. We went over to Old Sacramento, and we were in Joe's Crab Shack.
Ah.
Okay.
And so Exodus needed to use the restroom, so I'm standing there in the restaurant, and this little kid, he's probably about 5, 6 years old.
All right.
And he comes walking up, and he goes, and he tugs on my jacket, and he says, "Are you a really real pirate?"
Oh.
And I looked down at that little face, and I'm like, "Aye, that I am, lad." You see, and he starts smiling. I'm like, "Yeah, you see, I'm here because I needed a place to park my ship. You saw them boats out there. Well, that big one right out there. You saw that one." And I'm referring to the Delta King. He doesn't know a ship from a boat.
Sure.
So I'm like, "Yeah, you saw that big one out there." He's like, "Yeah, I saw it." I said, "Well, I drove that thing all the way up the Sacramento River because that there's the best parking spot for a ship." And he's smiling ear to ear. His mother's standing behind with the biggest smile, and that kind of enforced, this is a fun thing that people enjoy, that I'm enjoying and such. So even though the pirate aesthetic and such has always kind of been there a bit, that I think was the moment that really helped to drive it in.
Random fact: International Talk Like a Pirate Day is my former wedding day.
Really?
Yeah, Jake and I got married September 19th. We were down at Disneyland. We rode pirates like 5 times that day.
Yes.
And ate at the Blue Bayou for dinner.
I
I
remember
love that.
years ago, back when I was like, I still am, but like I showed it off more. A big Power Ranger fan.
Okay.
In
Yeah.
Japan, they had a season which was pirate themed
Yes.
called Gokaiger.
Okay.
In America, we had a pirate day. I think it was either Taco Pirate or Pirate Day, and Krispy Kreme
Okay.
donuts. If you went to their store dressed like a pirate, you get a free dozen their glazed donuts.
Oh,
geez.
God.
And so a friend of mine
Diabetes.
who had the Red Ranger Gokaiger outfit went in because it looks pirate, but it's still Power Ranger. Employees didn't know what the fuck it was, so like, no, you're not a pirate. So basically, he was like, okay, he took like one of those little cheap plastic eye patches, put over the helmet. Like, there, pirate.
There.
And they gave him his donuts.
That's pretty good.
Glad he got his donuts.
He got his donuts.
He got his donuts.
Comments? Are you?
I'm not seeing any new ones.
Okay, so Specs. I'm a Roman. I was dehydrated because the desert and goldfish and rum.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, I would
And
imagine
then,
that's what would happen to you.
Cute.
Das Boots.
I don't know.
Das
who that one is.
Boots!
The pirate who forgets his sword but wants a power glove.
We'll get into that in just who said that one?
Cube, so that's Santos, probably.
Santos.
That's Santos.
Since he's the
Okay.
one bringing,
Okay.
since
Since
he's
he's
bringing
not-
up the power glove, that is Santos.
So it's in the back there.
Well, like I said, you're gonna have
Are
to
we
switch.
revealing it?
We'll reveal that. So
You're just gonna have to
Santos.
switch me if you're gonna
So,
talk about this.
Fair
Go
enough.
for
Fair
it.
enough. So
Whatever in the middle, he's used
So
to it.
last time I told my story about being a time traveling pirate, and Santos. I owe that man a drink when I meet him. I've never met him in person, but the deal is I owe him a drink because that man sent me this beautiful thing. I have a power glove. I am a time traveling pirate, and now I can hack time.
We will make it. It's okay.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Yep.
So I've got the power glove now. So I'm gonna hack
The
time,
glue was falling apart.
and
I
then
was outside.
so that's that. That was a beautiful thing. I was so happy. I walked in my house, and that box is sitting there.
So,
on
I see you got your sword on
I
you.
got my sword.
So I brought my sword out because we
Yes.
did this last time.
We did.
And
Size.
Comparing
Size
swords again.
queens.
I finally
Hold
have a
on.
name.
Hold on,
Wait,
he's got-
can I whip
hold
mine
on.
out?
Oh, no, that's not a sword. This is a sword.
One sword comes out, they all come out.
So,
There we
I
go.
finally decided a name on this sword that I keep telling my favorite story of how me and the Baron bonded.
Okay.
So I'm calling it the Hand of the Baron.
The hand of the Baron.
That actually works.
Or the Baron's Hand.
Baron's hand. I like that.
Because last episode we told you. I told you about how I got this.
You did. That was a gorgeous story.
So yeah.
Playing with your swords.
Don't cross the streets.
Don't cross the street. Don't cross the streets.
Up too late.
Oh.
So whose sword is longer?
Well, my curve, so
That's true. You've got that curve too.
I got that
You
curve.
got that curve,
But
but I
let's-
think mine's longer.
Let's be completely honest. It's not about size.
Mine's
Or
pretty
length.
girthy. Mine's pretty girthy.
It's what you do with it.
It's the motion of the ocean.
Thank
Which is so weird because this is a right-handed sword and I'm left-handed.
That's okay. Hatter's gonna come back out with one 3 times the size.
He's probably gonna bring his fucking
We're
axe
talking about.
cane.
Are we gonna do show and tell? I want to do show and tell.
He brought them all. Hey, he brought them all.
Dear fucking
I
Christ.
want to do show and tell.
Yeah, he brought the axe cane.
Kurt for their
God
pleasure.
damn it.
Why do you think I was laughing so hard?
Yeah.
Just move the room.
There's always one that's
So,
gotta show them all
Matt
up.
Ratter goes curved for their pleasure.
Oh my.
Yes.
And Gus Specs goes just a tip. Well, he's got a pointed tip and mine's a pretty thick tip.
And he's giggly.
Okay, so I don't own a sword, but I own weapons.
You should own a sword,
You
though.
should own a
Right?
sword.
Like, why don't I own a sword? I think
Jo-
the closest I've ever
Join us.
Right?
One of us.
One of us. Google
One of
gobble.
us.
Google gobble.
Don't worry, I probably won't have a sword either. I'm more a blunt instrument person.
That's fair.
But I have
I love
a
this thing.
cane axe, and it's as heavy as it looks. Don't
It
get me wrong.
is stupid heavy,
It
actually.
is stupid heavy.
It's like what? Like fucking 40 pounds of metal?
I don't know if it's quite that
Let me see.
bad.
Let me see.
But it is
Better.
like a sign. It is a fence post with like
Okay,
a very
maybe
heavy blade.
15 to 20. And
pretty
it's off
thick.
balance because a lot of the weight is on the blade.
Yeah, it's definitely not balanced at all. It was not where it just had to be like you could like
No. Like, seriously, it's already trying to
You're
like
not gonna
lean
be
towards where
twirling
the
that
blade is.
thing and
Right.
no
Oh,
no
that's got some weight on
no
it.
gimli with this
Yeah.
thing, you know.
Yeah, that's definitely got some
And
weight
my
on
axe, my axe.
it. And you can
Whoa.
you might be able to take a head off
I don't know what you made that is.
You might crack some ribs.
Well, the funny
You gotta
thing
crack
was
something
is
with
that
that.
originally it was straight, and then it
They
was
usually
like,
That's how a
start
lot
that
of things
way.
started.
That's how we all started as.
so
Now that's
so
the
it didn't
default.
have these dents in it, and then somebody while drunk decided to smash a rock with it. It was not me.
They're all judging you, Hatter.
It was not me to smash a rock with it, but yeah, somebody who was drunk, a friend of mine, and
We'll say names.
I feel like it added character,
Yes.
but
Yes, it
also, yeah. Anyway, it changed the whole look of it, and then but
I
this,
like how it has the Mad Hatter type of number slashes.
yeah, it was
I love
supposed
that.
to be the 10-6, but there was some miscommunications.
So 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Good job.
6 out of 10.
You can watch people having
But it's
fun and
supposed
pull
to
It's
that
above
out.
average.
A
You could
giant
have put a 9
version.
and then you would have had 69.
It's supposed to look like a giant
69
version
out
of
of
the
10.
Hatter's tag that sticks out of his hat, and it's got the bindings, and then it's got some holes where I can hang dangly, shiny things, but I haven't done anything with that yet. Because it's a lot harder to take out there than I thought it was because it's heavy.
Time out. Time the fuck out.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
We're stopping this immediately.
Why? What's up?
Specs. Hatter. No, tell them about the time we kissed.
Don't tell them about the time you kissed.
I don't remember. It was like a dare.
I don't remember.
I
Damn.
Wait, he was the dare you mentioned a while back?
I don't know.
I remember a while back you mentioned me that like you were
No.
at Wasteland, early Wasteland, that you had a dare where you had your first homo experience.
Your
I don't know
first.
if
I
it's
love how
really
you
just
refer. Your first
call it,
homo.
um,
I need a drink more. Go.
Because for me, like, it wasn't thought of in that way. It was 100% platonic from my perspective because I'm not
Okay.
attracted to men.
Well, I know. Okay,
So you're saying you're straight. It's
No-
okay.
no
Nobody's
judgment.
perfect.
Oh, no,
Nobody's
there's
perfect.
nothing wrong with that, but that just threw me off because, like, oh wait, so he was the man that got away. So
The
now,
man that got away.
so
I feel like there might be more to it. Maybe Spectre remembers more than I do. I don't know.
we got men are going, I'm partial to long blades, but that axe is sick. And then we got Mad Ratter. Hatter might not have a large sword, but he does have a nice piece of axe.
I love puns, yes! Hey, Hatter, why is your cheeks getting
Okay,
red?
hold on.
Just so you know, I
Hold on.
have to take a shot every time there's a goddamn pun.
Specs, go for it.
Fun.
Sorry.
Don't you always say you have to take a shot every time someone smokes weed on movies?
No, we have to smoke every time.
Yeah.
If they smoke, we smoke.
That's right,
we
that's
have
right.
a rule at my house.
That's right. So I showed him Leprechaun Back to the Hood Part 2, so they were just passing around constantly through the fucking movie.
Oh, that was great. Yeah, my rule is if they smoke, we smoke.
So Specs goes, Big Disco married you and someone else and I at Winter Games.
I mean, my ex-wife, maybe? I don't know.
How many times you been to Winter Games? You remember that one time
I-
you had
I've
your
been-
heist?
So I did go before when I was still with my ex-wife, and I think there might have been a thing that my ex-wife had this bit where she wanted to collect multiple spouses,
Yeah.
and it was
Apparently that was it.
mostly for fun. But I mean, she definitely liked to make out with multiple people, and it was fun, whatever. So anyway, yeah, I think we were at Winter Games, like he was saying,
Yes.
and that Big Disco. Well, Big Disco married myself and my ex-wife legally when we got married,
I remember that.
and then we went to Wasteland, and he married us again in what was technically kind of a mock ceremony because we were already legally married.
Just Wasteland marriage.
Yeah, exactly. So then later on, my ex-wife married a few other Wastelanders in kind of these mock ceremonies, which happens a lot at Wasteland. Some people get genuinely married there, some people it's mock
Well, I figured
because they were already married to their partner, whatever. Anyway, at some point, the three of us got married at Winter Games, and I
Yes.
think that was when I kissed,
Yep, that's what it
when I
looks
kissed
like.
Specs. But for me, it was just like, yeah, this is fun, whatever, you know.
Specs is like you're my
You
favorite
drunk
Hatter.
fuck.
No, this actually is not my shot.
I know. I'll
It took me a
hand
second to
I'll
remember the
pass it.
story,
I'll
though.
I
for sure.
I don't think it's fair for Captain to be drinking and not have his first mate.
First mate Gage!
First mate Gage.
You
must
have a
join
pirate
me.
name? At Tortuga?
Oh god, I was just going by Prince the whole
Right,
time.
the whole time.
Are
the
you
pirate formerly known
are
as
you
Prince.
Are you doing Purple
Purple
Rain? Are you singing about the how the rain is purple? Purple Rain.
I mean, it's more the ocean, but
Are
yeah.
you having a party like it's 1999?
Oh
Does-
God, I
does Prince
remember
have any
that.
songs
I'm
about the
old
ocean?
enough to remember. Oh, dear gods.
We're all old enough to remember
That was
that.
a good year.
That was a good
Fucking
year.
Everywhere.
We're gonna-
Everyone was scared the world's gonna end the next year.
Yeah.
It was so
So-
good.
Y2K!
Y2K, Y2J.
Y2J. We're gonna go steal a pirate ship now and
It's like if you
and
don't
go-
get
Alright.
that reference,
So
you
as long as
can't
we're
be
going
dating
through
me.
weapons, I'm going to do a couple other show and tell.
Before you get to that, we got a couple more
Go ahead.
comments.
Go ahead.
Matt Ratter goes, "This is the end. Great apocalypse movie to get high."
Oh, great apocalypse movie again. Which one?
This is the end.
yeah.
Oh, it's the same people who do like I think fucking Pineapple Express and shit.
Yeah, them.
Yep.
I think it was not just but this is the end was also wasn't it the Shaun of the Dead people?
No.
No.
Okay.
That was
No.
Into the World.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's why it was
And
similar.
Specs
Thank you,
goes,
yeah.
"You're his favorite person, Hatter."
Oh.
Aww.
Gay!
I wasn't gonna say
You
it.
gotta do it drawn out like on
Good.
Community.
Gay!
I'll drink to that.
I'm going to that.
So before you get to that weapon,
Yes,
we were talking about that axe, which is
Yes, the axe.
which is Alice in Wonderland theme.
Yes. Well,
So,
kinda.
Baby,
Right. So in that bag right there,
they gotta go
there's
both
something in
We're
there
gonna go
that I
steal
need
a
to-
ship and go get
need to
food.
grab.
All right, you be safe, Mal.
So
Always.
there's actually something that I'm
Take
going
care.
to
Can I
give
have
the
my
two
mask?
of you.
Yes. There.
You're taking off?
I think you just
Yes.
turned on my
Wow.
Xbox.
Did I?
Au revoir.
You're putting a bunch of shit on my Xbox, guy.
I do.
Bye bye.
Bye. It was
Take
nice
care.
meeting you.
Toodles.
Nice meeting you. Or good seeing you.
Nice,
know,
nice
sorry,
meeting
I
you
didn't
guys.
Good seeing you.
Wow.
Bye.
You are still not going outside.
I got it.
All right, so with Alice in Wonderland and Hattie, you're gonna, I think
She
you're
wants out so
doubly
bad.
gonna appreciate this. So what I brought with me is a set of Alice in Wonderland themed tarot cards.
Ooh.
Nice.
I
So
saw you looking at
this
those
is
earlier. I didn't get what their theme was, to be honest.
okay. So they're Alice in Wonderland themed tarot.
Yeah, yeah. I
And
understand,
if you were to open these and look through them, you'd quickly realize that there is a number of cards that are missing from this, and intentionally so. So it came as a full deck,
Okay.
and you've seen my my adventure hat, right?
Yes,
The
yes,
the,
yes.
The bowler, which was my first bowler. It's an 1890s bowler, and then I did it all up. I've got the World War II goggles and what have you.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you've seen the
Yours is like a genuine antique.
so
Yeah.
you've seen the tarot card that's in there,
Yes,
the
yes.
Hatter tarot card, because we both identify as Hatters, and so I have my
Although you're a pirate and a hatter, which is interesting.
Gothic too.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
yeah,
a man of
definitely.
I'm a man of many hats.
Yeah.
Aren't
So
we all?
so I have the Hatter card in my hat, and then about my marbles.
Yes,
with,
yes.
Peter Pie.
You gave us some.
Last show I
yeah.
gave the marbles because
Yes, I love that marble.
because I also very highly identify with Peter Pan, and
That's-
So we don't lose our marbles.
we don't lose our marbles.
It was somebody's happy thoughts with their marbles.
Toodles.
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 Thank
Toodles
you,
Happy
Toodles.
Thoughts.
One
So,
of the original
um,
Lost Boys. Yeah,
So yeah, with Peter Pan, I hand out marbles for anybody who's helped provide happy thoughts and such.
Yes.
And with those, I never know who's going to get them. Sometimes it's friends, sometimes it's a stranger. I've given them to baristas at Dutch Brothers, little old ladies at Disneyland,
Along with
friends,
your phone number, right?
always. Hey, those two little old ladies were hopping, let me tell you. Wow, never underestimate. They got some. I'm gonna not get on that subject. So those I never know who they're going to. Now these I also give out, but these go to closer personal friends, and I give cards corresponding to that particular friend and the meaning between them and I. So I didn't have the time to really go through and pick out your guys' cards, but later tonight, you guys will be presented with your tarot cards.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Two both very close friends. Figment, there's also one for you as well.
Nice. Figment gets a card. Nice.
Sorry, Hatter, the Hatter card was already claimed.
It's fine.
I just hope I can
One
get the
minute.
caterpillar. Is the caterpillar in there?
He's gonna try for sure.
Because seriously, I like to call myself at Wasteland the caterpillar of hookahs.
How did I not know this? Tell me more about this, as this is going to be your card, which is the Hierophant, which has you can see nothing but where is it? You can't see a
Hierophant.
damn thing.
You get the garage.
You can't see anything on it. Well, there's a. There you
Wow.
go. There's a.
It's the garage card.
Nice.
That one is yours.
I'm calling it the garage card.
Yours is gonna.
Because like,
It's
we
got
have
the caterpillar.
because of
on
course
it.
we have a bunch of hatters and like I'm not a marsh hare. I am
No.
mad, but I'm not a marsh hare. But like
There.
I'm obsessed with hookahs. I have a Wasteland themed hookah. I call
True,
Mr.
true.
New Vegas. So I consider myself the caterpillar.
I
am
met
the-
this guy because I was smoking hookah and
Yeah.
he joined me.
Yeah,
so,
that's how we met, was smoking hookah. So I am the caterpillar of hookahs at Wasteland.
So one of the suits is actually.
That caterpillar is
hats.
sassy.
So for
Your
so
card.
you can make me part of your church, your Church of Alice.
Right,
Who?
right.
That's the first thing I always say when I take my first puff of hookah. Who are you?
I'm just the cat that stays around asking for pets.
Because yeah, we have a couple of Cheshires. We have cats. So we have Cheshire with the caffeines,
Yeah.
and of course we have Grin.
Yeah. We need what was I going to say?
No.
We need like a more consistent. We've had a couple different people who were Alice, but then just people who use the name don't necessarily do the persona.
Yeah.
But like
The carpenter.
No, I
the
have
Jabberwocky.
I have
Jabberwocky,
Yours. No, I
yes.
have yours. I have yours.
Okay.
So my
The
initial,
dodo.
my initial card that I would have
Tweedledum and Tweedledee.
my initial card that I would have given towards you would have.
Those need to be
been-
Wasteland or twins.
What are the
Okay,
knock
I
knock
have this.
faces?
So
Twins, Buzzle.
Twins.
for your card, initially I would have went with an ace or
So, The Mad Ratter is more of a marsh hare, he says. So he is on.
That's why he's the Mad Ratter, I guess. Maybe is that the closest
Well-
thing to him? I don't know.
Well, that would be the Dormouse then.
You're right, the Dormouse.
Yeah.
Okay, let Captain Emery.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
So there's one of the suits is hats,
That makes
and I
sense.
believe that we will give you the king of hats.
Ooh.
Yes.
That is
That is
accurate.
befitting.
Yes.
There you go.
That is entirely
I try to
accurate.
give the cards corresponding to what's
Let's
most
see if I
Everyone's
can
fitting
holding
for
their
the person.
fucking pieces out, so I'm
Of
gonna
course.
bust out my
Tell you
piece.
to bust them
Yeah,
out.
if you hold
King
it
of
there
hats.
for a little bit,
You
it
got a
will
good
self.
hit. Show them his card too, because I
It
couldn't
will
get a
self
good,
focus if you give it a second. It will like autofocus,
So hold on.
but you have to hold it for a second. Yeah.
so-
Thankfully, we use this software called OBS. It's pretty intelligent on its own.
It's nice.
OBS is smarter than we are. It knows how to live stream better than I do.
Alright, there you go, gentlemen. There
Thank
you
you,
go.
thank you.
Thank you very much. I love this.
Alright, so I'm gonna drink to that.
I'll drink to that. With
Oh, have I ever given you
fucking straight from the bottle, you
like
fucking
3D printed
pirate.
coin? Have I ever
Coin?
given you one of my 3D printed coins?
No,
No.
3D printed coins. I'm gonna
Oh,
find
yeah.
out this week.
They're pretty cool.
I haven't heard anything of this.
You're,
So while he's doing that, I'll tell like a brief story. Like one of his
what? What do you want?
his bounty hunts. The year where he was dealing at the Last Chance Casino, one of his rewards or side reward was a casino chip,
Okay.
customly designed for the Hatter of the Waste.
Oh, that was my
Okay.
Oh,
poker
are
chip.
you
Yeah.
smelling rupee?
Yeah, that's what I thought we were giving to him.
If I can find one of those, absolutely.
I don't know. Then what's the coin?
The
The
coins he's
hobo
made.
coin.
The
Oh.
hobo coins.
Oh, you're giving him the hobo coin. Okay, I thought
I
you
mean,
were
you
giving.
can have either. I just gotta find one. I mean,
They're hiding.
right?
We can look for them later.
Only because you need them.
Damn fairies.
I ain't going nowhere.
So he's on a scavenger hunt while we're live.
Damn quarantine. Shit going fucking everywhere.
So, are you gonna go to Wasteland this year?
I am definitely going to try to go to Wasteland this year.
I mean,
There's
if
a
you
very
need-
good chance that
I mean,
can.
if you need a place to camp, Hatter over here, he collects strays.
It does.
That guy, the one that's not here.
Well, this looks promising.
Who mentioned Wasteland to you a while ago?
It's almost
Whoa,
as
what?
if
Whoa,
there's
whoa! Time out. You?
Yes.
What do you know
Wait,
about
have you
Wasteland?
been to Wasteland?
I haven't been. I know about it.
We're gonna break
Please-
each other's chairs.
Get over here! Get over here! Sit on the floor.
Come here, baby.
I want to
Come
hear
here.
this.
Come here. I like showing her.
So
off.
we're
She
having
likes
one.
being
We're,
showed
we're
off.
having one of our audience on screen for. So
Let me touch you.
Why are we touching?
Stay.
Yeah.
It's love.
State your name. It could be an alias if you want.
If I had an alias, I would be Nicodemus.
Nicodemus, tell me about what you know about Wasteland Weekend.
Okay, so far that I know about of my Wasteland experiences of asking everybody who does Wasteland, it's zombie apocalypse, all inclusive. Everyone dresses up. They tribes. You got the barter system. Some places don't do barter system. I know they have bottle caps. I know that they have a casino.
Where'd you hear about it?
I heard about it through a lot of my friends do a lot of it. Like it's all over the place. It's an awesome experience if you like undead stuff. I like shotguns and I have archery, arrows, shit that I can bring.
I'm gonna stop you right there. They had archery, yes,
They used
but
to.
it is not a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
That is that's another similar event. Turkey from the Dead Crows goes to that one.
Yeah. And you got
But
your
no,
sheep stuff.
Wasteland Weekend's more Mad Max, Fallout, Wasteland. But no, there is a type of Wasteland themed event that is zombie. It's not Wasteland Weekend.
Get you. I do know that they have like awesome.
Dystopia Rising. That's what it was.
Yeah. I do know they like do like awesome cars and where they'll trick out their cars and
Yes.
they'll have like spikes and
Yes.
stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
the very Mad Max
Yeah,
inspired. cars.
yeah. And I've really always wanted to go, but either I go to
Go with Emery.
Renaissance fairs around that
Yeah.
time frame. So
Yeah.
like this year they're doing Folsom Renaissance Fair. Is actually a go right now in September.
Sweet.
Oh.
Because I know, like, usually around the same time with Wasteland Weekend, there's the Folsom Street Fair. That is a completely different topic.
Yes.
I
still need to go to that one at some point.
I've never been to Folsom Street Fair because I go to Wasteland Weekend, and they have their own key community.
Yes.
You have one of those?
Yeah. Okay, so that's basically why I just wanted to check. Cause like you're like, wait, you know about Wasteland? What? I haven't seen you in years, so I also just like
Wait,
give a little brief update of what your Wasteland side is like.
Oh yeah, no, I've always wanted to go. I've heard a lot about it, and it just definitely like being in the desert doesn't sound entirely fun, but the other parts of it do.
So,
yeah,
babe,
that's
We
the part
manage.
I'm kind of nervous
We
about.
manage.
Babe, can we go to Wasteland?
yeah. I asked you this like a month ago.
Yes. There's been a request. Give that pirate a Wasteland name, Commodore.
Give that pirate away. Wait, I have to give this fucker a Wasteland name?
Yes.
I need one too.
That's the whole point
Big
of
one
it.
too.
No.
Is it like pick a coin, then you get some other
For me, I like to see. I like.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You can give yourself your own Wasteland name if you like, but for me, I do like the whole earn your Wasteland name. Sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's good. But like, I want you to earn your Wasteland name at Wasteland.
Okay.
I want to see what you do out there and see what people remember you by. Now that's how I kind of earned my Wasteland name. That's because people remember me by Pistol Whip, because I carried a pistol whip.
Really?
Legit.
Yes.
It was a pistol?
You gotta-
That
It was a
literally-
flintlock pistol handle. It had a bullwhip attached to it.
Oh, I love it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love it. I love
Like,
it.
It cracks. It does crack.
Not on me though.
like if Indiana Jones, ended up in the apocalypse, this is the type of weapon he'd fashion out
So,
of his old weapon.
Yeah.
I believe Needle is watching.
Needle.
Hey, Needle!
Hello, Needle.
Tribe of the Burninator does a lot of Wasteland events here locally, like the Yule Ball and the unofficial Wastelanders Ball.
The Nuka Yule.
Mule.
Nuke Yule. There you go.
Your Harry
Nuke
Potter
Yule.
side is showing.
Sorry. Every day I'm Slytherin.
Every
God
day
damn
I'm
it.
Slytherin.
Hey, every Slytherin needs a Huffle buddy.
And you're my Huffle buddy.
And
Aw.
Skippy.
So actually, guess which one I am? Guess which house I am? You're probably never gonna get it.
I
Gryffindor.
might Ravenclaw.
Oh, you guys, great. You said Ravenclaw? You got it
Aha!
That was my second guess. Cause like, there's no fucking way you're a Hufflepuff,
No,
and it's too
no,
good to
no,
be
no.
true for you to be Slytherin.
No, so I say.
So it's a 50-50 shot.
So as I say on this, there's two ways.
So many drinks.
There's two ways to take.
Weird plastic bag off
Yeah,
man.
all right. There's two ways to take those tests. There's the
Pottermore,
Act-
which is the fourth official one.
Yes.
So there's two ways to take tests like that. You either take it like as you yourself as you actually are, or the imaginary if you were in that universe and had powers and what have you.
Yeah.
And I like to take those tests as
Bad
me.
idea.
Like And so initially I was thinking, okay, I want Slytherin.
What?
I want the.
Wait,
Yes.
we got Santos. He's Dumbledore with that beard, but today that Hobbit is
Hobbit's
Bilbo.
Bilbo.
Okay, we all have beards on this fucking show. Be more descriptive who you're talking to.
I shaved mine down.
I mean,
trimmed mine
he
off.
might be Dumbledore because he's got the fucking gray beard over here.
That's true.
Hatter the Gray.
Hatter the Gray.
Hatter
the Gray.
I'm more brown. I'm Commodore the Brown.
Okay. She doesn't want to be moved. She's grooming herself.
Well, she's gonna have to move. You can move her.
She's
Or if not, you can
growling.
grab a chair and just sit right where you're at.
Yeah, you can take the chair with the wheels or the other one.
I'll be rolling. You see
So-
me
so-
rolling.
Needle's
say-
like, you guys are sweet.
See?
Oh,
There you go.
you're more sweet. You're
I'm
you're
sorry, Princess.
Needle.
Oh,
Needle-
Needle.
Needle-
Needle.
Needle-
Speaking of sweet,
Butterscotch.
This is sweet. I'll take it.
Yeah, the butterscotch rum you got.
I'm
I'll have my beer.
I mean, I want to try some of that.
I was actually pouring you a shot.
So okay, let's get it.
So I was saying with those tests, you can either take them as yourself or like an imaginary self. So I was taking mine and I'm like, I want Slytherin because the whole goth and
Yeah.
aesthetic and such of myself and such. And then I was thinking, I'm gonna get Gryffindor because ultimately I am a bit of it.
I really thought that you were going to be
so
Gryffindor.
I thought so too.
Nuh-uh.
Turns out I'm actually a Ravenclaw,
Yeah.
All right.
and that was unexpected. So I'm
Well-
thinking, okay, I guess, and then
It makes a little bit more sense compared to the remaining two.
it does. So I went further and I'm like, okay, well I'm gonna see what my Patronus is. Well, let's make up for this and hopefully I'll get something cool like a dragon or maybe a snake. No, so I get a fucking rabbit. I'm like, really? I get a rabbit of all things.
I
And
got
then-
a Sphinx cat.
So my friend, she looks over and she says, wait, Ravenclaw, rabbit. Emery, that fits you perfectly because I've always pictured you as a male version of Luna Lovegood, which happens to be
Yeah.
my favorite character. And
Yeah.
that is the second or third friend who had attached me to that character prior. So I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
okay, I'll accept it. I'm a Ravenclaw.
I always liked Luna Lovegood. I was like, she's my kind of weird.
I love it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes, she is.
I mean, out of the various characters in the series, if I was in that world and I was attracted to somebody, I would probably be chasing Luna Lovegood because she's my kind of weird.
Yeah,
You
and,
know?
and both me and Figment agreed to this. We ship Luna with Harry more than anybody because they are the few people who actually get each other
Yeah.
in the franchise.
Yeah, and they can both see those invisible.
The Thresholds.
Yes, like the weird bony invisible horse.
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I love those things.
Basically,
Gargoyles or
you
whatever
see them if you saw death.
And
Yeah,
she doesn't
they
put
can
him on a
both see.
pedestal. She doesn't see him as like, oh my goodness, savior of the wizarding world.
No.
Like that's just okay. It's,
You're a
it's just
dude who
Harry.
has had a shitty life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so did I.
Yeah.
So the fuck what? I was pissed off when I got placed into
She's back
Hufflepuff.
there. Like,
Oh,
I've
you
seen,
got Hufflepuff?
I'm
so
Hufflepuff.
sorry.
No,
I'm so
she's
sorry.
she's actually defending as Hufflepuff, where
Somehow,
she'll admit
yes,
it
but
or
I'm
not.
still sorry.
I'm thoroughly annoyed by it. But then enough people are like, Tonks, and I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because then the funny part is, so Slytherin, my other partner is a Ravenclaw. One of my best friends is Gryffindor.
Yeah, so we have the whole
We
house
have the
together.
whole
Oh,
house.
good. I'm glad we do.
Bellatrix is my kind of scary.
Fucking
yeah.
Oh,
Bellatrix,
Bellatrix.
yeah.
Bellatrix is
Bellatrix,
fucking
oh,
hot.
Oh, yes,
Comments.
yes, yes.
Hot.
Yeah.
So,
Hot.
oh, we got some comments, I guess.
Yeah, that was,
Bellatrix is my kind of crazy.
yeah,
Yes.
that's it.
yeah. So I picked my coin.
All right, what coin do you got?
Did you take a guess as which one? Because you know your coin's better than I do. I got this one.
I haven't seen it yet.
We
It's
talked a bit about that.
Oh, I know that one.
You know why that's relevant? Because we talked a bit about that.
Yeah.
We talked about grandparents.
Yeah.
And what have you. And it's relevant to both of us if you can remember all the way back to our. We were drinking a lot that show, so I don't.
We
Yeah.
the fuck were.
Yeah.
We the fuck
I'm
were.
like, I'm a little buzzed. These guys were fucked up.
They got
He can handle his rum better.
Oh, give me some
Those
round
freaking pirates.
Ugh.
Well, for me, the one that I use is
Hi.
the symbol for home or safe
It's
place
not
to
a baby
sleep. I have
dream.
it tattooed on my ankle. It's significant to me because
That's a big
my
puppy.
grandfather,
Mhm.
just
Child, I
showing
love
off my like heritage to genuine train hopping hobos. My great grandfather, or train. The train one I really like.
Okay.
But I don't know for you. Like, it's a good question.
Good question. So he 3D prints these coins,
Yes.
and I was looking through, and I got to pick the one I want.
Yeah, each
And
coin
I'm trying to get him
represents
to guess
a
which one I pick.
hobo hieroglyph.
Well, I mean, some of them are symbols that I don't know, the best way to say just stole from other things.
It
But I mean,
works.
there is one that's like an infinity symbol, which is not a hobo hieroglyph. Hobos definitely have a design of a train, but it's a lot simpler than the train I ended up doing, because it's like hobo hieroglyphs you could write in like chalk or spray paint or some other form of way of marking a sign, and so they were always just like simple circles or simple shapes. You know, you had two circles and like a box over them for like a train. My train's a little more detailed, but yeah, you get the idea.
Yeah.
But some of them are ones that I made up or adapted from other things. I made one for. They're going to be 2021 coins now. that's like one's is a transgender symbol, one's
Nice.
a teetotaler symbol, one's anyway, they try to represent different things, especially for members of my tribe, free, clean water, things like that. So go ahead.
No, the question is, which one do you think I took?
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh yeah, I got sidetracked in trying to
Yeah,
explain
you're
what they
supposed
are,
to guess this one.
and I
Yeah.
totally didn't.
You
guess.
know me a bit,
Yes.
and like I said, it does go a little bit into the last time I was here. There were stories told. So this one actually has a connection between both you and I, which and both include grandparents.
Okay.
So
Okay.
either you were paying attention to me or you just fucked it off and were drunk. So we're gonna find out if you know me. If you know me. Which one am I holding right here? You know. It's funny.
It's nice. It's
It's fitting. It's very
Yeah.
fitting. It's very fitting.
Good instinct
Mm,
from what he said.
don't overthink it. I'll say that.
yeah.
I'm gonna say the train.
You got
Yeah.
it. You got
You
it.
got it.
Of all of them, let's
You got
see
the
if I
train.
can- I'm horrible at this. Let's see if we can get it. So
If you
there's
hold
a-
it still, it should self
it's
focus.
There we go.
Should autofocus.
So we've got the train. So you were talking about
I'm not touching
your
the
grandfather who did a lot of traveling and train hopping.
Yeah, yeah,
Because he was a genuine hobo.
yeah, yeah.
My grandfather absolutely adored trains, and in his house he had hundreds to thousands of trains that he collected. With,
Like the models. Of
all the models and what have you, and family throughout his life would give him gifts and trains. My
Nice.
grandmother was owls. My grandfather was trains. So we both have that connection with our grandfathers and trains. So I saw that one. I'm like, train. That's it. He's flipping through. I'm like, I already saw mine. You know. and he's-
No,
No,
you
they're
don't
all-
need to
they're
show
all
me
great.
the rest. They're all
So-
great.
So that was it. That was
Yeah.
the train.
Yeah, I like the train.
I very much appreciate that. So I think I've been building a lot more hats and planning hats and such,
Yes.
and I think this is going to end up having a spot on one of my hats, probably like right.
Yeah, it's plastic. It's 3D printed, of course, so you can drill a hole through it if you wanted to tie it to something or
Ooh, I could turn it
glue
into a
something to the
necklace.
rear of it.
I
I've
can
had
turn it into a pendant or a pen.
exactly.
Yeah.
I've had Wastelanders that
I like
have turned them into
this.
pins. I've had Wastelanders who have turned them into a necklace by drilling a hole. So people have been creative with them for sure. Creative. Some people just like hang them on their vest.
I appreciate this. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Well,
very simple.
uh,
Those are
we-
the best gifts.
yeah, we make those, or well, I make those, but I give them out to my tribe mates, my camp mates, to give out to others. You know, at Wasteland there's a tradition of everybody giving away bottle caps. It's actually more cost effective for me to do the 3D printed coins. It's actually cheaper because I can make like 400 of those for like a $30 roll
Oh, that's
of plastic, and you can't get 400 bottle caps for that price. It's
Yeah.
like $100 or more. Anyway, so it was way more cost effective. Now you do have to include like my design time, but I do that part for fun. So I don't really count that as part of the cost.
And you work
Hi.
at a print shop?
I work at a print shop here in town, but I also own my own 3D printer.
Okay.
Is over here.
Oh, I need to get one of those.
Yeah, so I have one
I do
over here in the
regular.
corner, and then I do the designs. I use CAD software for it and everything.
Okay, later I actually want to look at that because I've never seen a 3D printer actually working and whatnot. So I'd
My
actually
roommate
like to see how
had
that works.
had one, and then my ex had one, and I went to Maker Faire, and you get to see all sorts of
I've been
different
to a bunch
kinds.
of maker fairs.
Yeah,
some
somehow
of
I've
the,
never managed
What?
to
You
see
have
one.
never
I've
been
never
to a
seen one.
Maker Faire?
No.
Why?
Maker Faire. I think that's the one that Gage goes
Okay,
to.
that works.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, heck,
This might be a thing that we're doing.
Okay.
I've been
Great,
at
this
ones
woman's gonna be
where-
dragging me to fairs. Oh, no.
I've been at one where I've worked for a company that had a booth there. It was years ago, but I worked
I
for
thought you needed
Makerspace
more
for a short
beer.
time.
Oh, not yet.
Taught 3D printing and some CAD design there.
Ooh,
Like
God,
side
yeah.
job. In many ways, very similar to the side job I have now, where I put 3D printers in front of CAD, but I was teaching people. And we did a couple maker fairs where we hosted them in our parking lot, and then we did a couple where we went to somebody else's, and we had booths there. So those were always fun.
Yeah, they have a little printer that actually goes over your phone. It's like $99, and you get like the little filaments are like this, and you take an image from your phone, and you can print it, whatever, and it could print like little miniature sizes of whatever, and so it was really interesting. Yeah, it was like $99. It wasn't very much, but it was really cool to see some person had made this. And then they had the biggest like printer there where they can make like life size whatever, and they had metal ones where they like cut out metals, and they just have all sorts of different types. It's really fascinating. If you like people that make stuff from food to drones to whatever, people are just so creative here. It's amazing to see. It's really
I got
good.
invited to one years ago, just before I moved up here to Sacramento, when it was going on in the city of Anaheim. And it was partially a maker fair, but it was also partially like the future of manufacturing convention. And so they had a lot of automated, manufacturing, automated forklifts and all kinds of crazy stuff. Robotics, basically, that are running your factory. And then 3D printers and laser cutters and just all kinds of crazy stuff. Anyway, I went there and I got a chance to meet one of the guys that's a founder of one of the CAD softwares that I've used throughout my life. He originally created a program called SolidWorks, which if you don't follow CAD, you wouldn't necessarily know it. And then he sold that company and eventually created this program called Onshape. But how you would really know him, if you've ever seen the movie 21, where Kevin Spacey plays the professor at MIT that has a bunch of counting card blackjack players underneath him that are students, and they all go to Vegas and they take Vegas for a bunch of money, where they wrote a book on it called Breaking Vegas. His name is John Hershwick. That's a story about it. 21 is partly based on a story of his life. He card counted, made his first $1 million, and then used that money to self-fund his software company, SolidWorks, and then went on to make a bunch more money. Anyway, super smart guy. I go there and they're like, do you use our program? And I'm like, of course. Have you ever met John Hershwick, our founder? And I was like, no, that would be amazing. Oh, he's going to be here in like an hour. You should come back.
Okay.
And so, of course, I'm like, I will be back. So I got a chance to meet him, and like an hour later, he's always the salesman. I walk up and he's talking to somebody like, oh, you should sign up for my program for your company. We can do this. And I'm just standing off in the background, kind of waiting. He finally turns to me and he's like, are you one of our users? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, how long have you been using the program? I was like, oh, I actually started using your guys' program when it was in beta. You guys sent out links to like come join us, and I found out about it before then, after you left SolidWorks. Anyway, he's like, you were a beta tester? Can I shake your hand? I was like, I've been waiting till I talked to you. It was really bizarre.
Damn.
And he's a tall guy. He's like Danny's height. You see me in a picture next to him, and he's freaking up to here,
So
anyway, yeah.
yes.
That was a fun experience.
Question for
at a
you.
makerspace.
Yes.
At a
I
makerspace.
can't remember if we asked you this last show, but if we did, let's have a repeat. Explain to us your first year at Tortuga.
Oh yeah, we talked about this.
Oh God, there's so much to that weekend.
Give us a detailed gist.
Okay, so
Short synopsis.
Exodus, who
Yes.
had called me up at work and said, we're going to Tortuga. They had been bothering me about it for quite a while at that point, and I told them, and I told them, hey, if you want me to go somewhere or do something that you actually know that I want to do, all you have to do is spend money, because I have a life and I'll give excuses. Yes, I want to go. But if you genuinely want to know, the second you spend $1, I'm like, okay, now there's money invested, and I will do everything I can to put all my time and energy into it. Mm-hmm. So he calls me up and he says, I got our tickets. So we're going to Tortuga. So I got the time off and what have you. And so Gage, my first mate, who was here earlier, so he also was going that day. So he. Exodus as boyfriend and I and Gage all drive up there, and we get there. It's getting a little bit late, but we're there on Thursday night. It starts on Friday, so we get there. We set up camp real fast and everything. Or we're getting out of the car. And Exodus says, well, I have some news, and I'm sorry, but we're not camping together. Because he's part of an established ship.
And he didn't tell you this in advance.
He didn't tell us till we got there.
What the fuck,
So,
Exodus?
We're not
Damn.
mad at him. We're not mad at him. It's just we had all our camping gear and such, so we're going to be okay. But he says, you know, we're part of an established ship, and I'm only allowed one stowaway. And that's got to be my boyfriend Mike. So you guys are going to be over in open camping. I'm like, okay, over in the Badlands. So Gage and I, we both have this moment of, oh shit, this weekend just completely changed from what we thought it was. Okay, we're gonna make the best of it. I look up at Gage and I said, just so you know, I'm captain. And he goes,
Of course.
okay, I can deal with that. That man likes to kind of be in the great. He makes a great first mate.
Yeah.
He likes to kind of be in the background, and he watches and makes sure everything. The captain's safe, that everything's good. And
Oh, yeah.
He's always got an eye
I know
on
that
captain,
position.
what's going on.
Yes, you do.
And
I was the first mate myself.
first mates, we appreciate them. A good first mate is good, solid first mate, and he really is. We had no idea what that was going to mean for that weekend, which it meant a lot of trouble for everyone else. So throughout the first day, Friday, we keep hearing about all these wonderful parties that all the ships throw. So similar to Wasteland, where you have camps, the pirate festivals have ships.
Tribes.
Yes.
We have tribes.
You guys have tribes.
You have crews.
You have tribes. We have crews and ships, and each runs themselves to their own accord, and so. Rolling in there that first day, it was basically my first mate and I were gathering all the entertainment, seeing what's going on, and we keep hearing about all the ships and all the parties and such. So throughout the day, we're doing a lot of day drinking.
So they're not. They are not party medium.
They're
No.
not
No,
really medium.
no, pirates. We party and we drink, and lots of weed too.
There's a saying at Wasteland it's party medium because the desert's pretty harsh on you.
Yeah.
Now, this is in Oregon, so is it pretty shady there? Pretty cool?
Are you like in the woods?
It's the end of August, so it's still a little bit hot. It's in Lebanon, Oregon, so by that time the weather, it's still end of summer, so it's a little bit hot,
So-
but it's not desert hot.
Describe the environment. Are you on the seacoast? Are you
No,
are you in the forest?
On
or?
this one, like I said, it's more of a park, which has like woods around it and such. So you're kind of in a clearing in the woods.
A park in a city?
Well, the city, the town itself is actually a few miles out.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're not like right there, but
Sure.
if you drive 5 minutes out, there's a Walmart. But
Okay.
it's all immersion. So when you're there, you don't feel like you're in a public park or what have you, because
So it's almost like Winter Games.
Yeah. So you have all the woods and such around it, so you do feel a little bit secluded and such. And then you have all the encampments and everything that are there. So that first day is a lot of day drinking and kind of getting a feel for it. You're checking out all the market and what have you. And you hear about all the parties, and you're like, okay, well, things are gonna be lit. And so I remember that first party, we roll up to that first place, and I remember we walk in, and it's every ship kind of they up on the hill. We have two separate. There's kind of two separate places. You got the established ships that have been there for years. They pay for their spots and everything. And a lot of them kind of have a high and tidy, fancy to do attitude to them. And then you have the Badlands, which is open camping and everyone else. We like to say that's where the real pirates are. Once you've gotten up to the hill, you're more of aristocrats. You've forgotten what it means to be a pirate.
You're a pirate that now lives in a port city.
Right. So that first night, we roll into that first party up on the hill. And it's popping, there's alcohol flowing, there's games being played and such. And my first mate, he turns to me, he says, "Captain, it's time to start drinking." And I look at it and I'm like, "But I've been drinking all day." He says to me, "No, Captain, what you've been doing is taking pussy shots all day.
Oh.
It's time to start drinking.
Shots fired.
And I look, shots fired. So I looked my first mate in the eye and I said, did you just challenge your captain? And he says, yes.
There you go.
Yes, I did. I said, okay, what's your challenge? And he looks down at my my cup, which is this skull about yay big and such.
Sure.
And it's full of rum. And he says, I bet you can't drink that down in 30 seconds. I said, okay.
Wow, that's a lot.
Challenge accepted.
Alright.
So I just tilt that shit back. 20 seconds later, it's gone. I hand it back to him and I said, alright, well, it's empty. My skull is empty. It's your fault. Therefore, you get to go fill it. You get to go refill it.
Yup.
That's
Now,
that's
did you
his job.
have more, or was he supposed to find someone who?
He has to find it. I don't care how he finds it. It's his job to refill it because it's his fault that it's empty.
Yeah.
It's his challenge
Yeah.
that emptied it. So this man had shown up to this festival
Are you
with
Okay.
no money in his pocket, nothing to trade. This is his first time. He doesn't know what's going on. But he's
Doesn't
got
know
to
what
now fill his
fuck is
new
going on.
the captain's cup here. So he disappears for about 10, 15 minutes. And I
Only
go
that
out-
long. Only
Yeah,
that.
so he disappears about 10, 15 minutes, and I go about the party. I'm
Okay.
I'm entertained. There's plenty of games and plenty of people to keep entertained. And about 10, 15 minutes later, he comes up and he's got my skull in hand and it's full of rum. He says, "Here you go, Captain." So it wasn't until about a couple months later when he tells me his side of the story. And if he was still here, I would
Let him tell
it. But his story is too. So he wanders off and he has this skull in his hand, realizing he needs to refill it. No money, nothing to trade. He has no fucking clue how it's going to happen, but he needs to make this happen.
Yeah.
So he says he was wandering through this party, and this man bumps into him. This big burly man with a big beard and the hat. And so you think of the big burly pirate. Whatever you're thinking when you hear the words "big burly pirate," that's
God.
exactly what this man was.
Someone had
And,
a family of pirates.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
exactly.
I see Barrett.
Barrett.
Baron. The Baron,
So,
yeah.
So he this man kind of bumps into each other, and he stumbles back, and this man looks at him and points and says, "You look like a man who would appreciate a good drink." And my first mate, being a good pirate, looks over and goes, "Yeah, of course." So this man pulls out a bottle and says, "Here you go. Take a swig."
Whoa.
So my first mate takes that and he pops it back. It's empty. So he hands it, "Sir, it's empty." This man, he grabs his chest like he's having a heart attack. He stumbles back. He says, "Oh no, I've dishonored myself.
Oh, no.
I've dishonored my ship. I owe you a drink."
Oh no.
Offered you a drink and I had none,
I
so I owe you.
so
yeah.
so
Alright.
those, and he points past my first mate. "Those are yours." My first
Oh.
mate turns around. There's a paddle shot lined up on the bar right behind him.
Oh God.
So he says, "Those shots are yours." Points to my skull, says, "I noticed that was empty." Points to the bartender and says, "You fill that for him, and you take those shots."
Damn.
That is amazing.
Wow, talk about generous.
That is fucking
Talk about
amazing.
generous.
So,
Jesus, man.
this is the magic of Tortuga.
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
are in need, it will provide if you're open to it.
Again, sounds like Wasteland.
It sounds
yeah.
like there's definitely some similarities. I mean, okay, so I have a good one that is years ago. I've done like okay, so there was this meme that went around online, and it's the guy who traded for a paperclip and eventually ended up with like
Yeah.
a house or something. At Wasteland, you can definitely barter up like that guy did. Now, maybe not even with a house, but I definitely had tribe mates that were really, really good at trading up. So my Wasteland daughter-in-law
Tiger Lily?
Tiger Lily needed a last minute wedding dress because they did a Wasteland impromptu wedding, and yeah, they had to barter quite a few different things for that, and they were able to find it. They'd be better telling that story, but anyway, yeah, I've seen people do barter up or just look out on stuff, or yeah, definitely, or trade one thing for another thing, and then trade that for another thing, and then trade that for another thing, and then you finally get what you want, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm only allowed to give you 2 shots. You said at the beginning and the end.
Yes. And we're drawing near the end.
Near the end.
We can go a little bit over.
We can go a little bit
We have
over.
a guest, and we got started kind of late. Anyway, so I did want to show, we have a couple different things to talk about tonight. First of all, for those who are watching the first part, we did a little Please Stand By and a Wasteland Talk. Those were made for us by Serotonin. Thank you for those.
I love that.
Yeah,
kinda
thank you,
cool.
Sarah.
They're pretty cool. We used them at the beginning. We had some technical difficulties, but we just wanted to use them for fun anyway. So even if we hadn't had the issues, they would have still been used. So thank you for those. And then months ago, guys, to all of our viewers, we had this whole thing where Commodore got stung by a wasp for the first time. And we did this whole joke about it, and we started talking about these patches. Go ahead.
So, the way I got stung, I've never been stung by a bee or wasp in my entire life. Ever. So when I helped out a fellow DJ, we were trying to set up a fire pit set up in his backyard to do a little mini get together, 3 to 4 people tops. As we're clearing up his backyard and trying to set up the lights, me and him both got attacked by wasps. I didn't notice at first, but all of a sudden I just felt like a big burn on the side of my fucking arm. Didn't know what it was, and all of a sudden I just saw a wasp there, just constantly stabbing.
We can pass it forward. Bebe. Oh, never mind. Phone.
That area.
What's up?
I'll tell you. No.
I freaked the fuck out, swiped it, dude, there's wasps around. And then he got attacked all around his freaking gut area and his arms.
Forget that.
And then we just you know what? We can't do this today. There's wasps.
Not for you to play.
So I just been feeling it for the past week or so, and then yeah, we had the joke called Buzz Buzz Motherfucker, and apparently I am the Wasp Man. And then apparently a patch design was made. Continue.
So we've been making jokes about these. We had a couple other joke patches. I won't go into all of them right now. We just did this whole bit about people throw out fake tribe names that we can do, and we had one. We had the silver beaver.
Yes.
Yes.
Similar to a cougar, but more
It was basically a gray bush.
yeah, a gray bush.
For
silver beaver
for the elder women.
for the women who are older than their partner.
Woohoo.
And then we had of course we had the wasp. We had the cockroaches, rad roaches.
The rad roaches were just
Rad
basically
roaches,
roach
rad
people
roaches.
who just dressed 90s gang, sideways baseball cap, flood jean pants, skateboarding, going rad. That's rad, dude.
Oh no.
Talk like they're the fucking Ninja Turtles.
Orange mohawk and stuff.
That's
just
totally
goofy.
bodacious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bodacious.
right.
Yes, it was we were just bad name ideas for tribes and
Yeah.
And I feel like there was at least one more, but I can't think of it right off the top of my head.
It
There was
was
rad roaches.
There was
the,
a few of them. I don't
The
remember.
silver beavers and the wasp, and I feel like there was at least a few more.
yeah, there was
Anyway,
a few more, but those were the most memorable ones we
Yeah.
came up with.
Yeah. So we put this out there as we should make these as patches. So it's taken some time to actually work with a genuine artist because we're not artists.
No.
Can't draw
and
for shit.
especially on the computer to draw stuff. But Tag, Ms. Mayer, of the Def Caps did our design for the
Also, the
For the
YouTube
Wasp.
channel is End of Times. They do their own podcast and Wasteland video clips on there.
turkey, Tara?
What?
So, someone's their turkey. One of them.
Please read out. I can't see.
What's up, fuckers?
Hey, fuckers!
What's going on?
Hold on.
We got people watching.
So I gotta get down and
Is this
bring
YouTube?
This picture.
Yeah.
I am not fucking seeing it. Show
Turkey.
it. I just wanted to clarify which turkey we're talking to. Is this-
Yeah. Turkey Terror. I don't know.
I believe that is Go Heads' turkey. Yeah. What's up, dude?
So yeah, we're gonna show you guys this patch.
Yeah.
We've already sent this to. If you guys have bought any of our Wasteland Talk patches,
Go to Gilly's Etsy shower.
Gilly's Etsy store. So we're in talks to have these made, but we wanted to give you guys a quick little preview. No, not that one.
Please stand by.
Wait, that's not it. Oh, there we go. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'm gonna see if I can
Please
stretch
stand
it.
There it is.
by.
There it is.
Ah!
It's showing.
Yep.
Blow it up. Blow it up.
Let me see if I can. Hold on.
It's other way.
Oh, it's over there.
Yeah.
Ah!
No, no, no. No.
No.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, if you look on the top left corner of your screen, you'll see the patch design
Oh, I know what I
that
did.
Ms. Mayer
Alright.
came up with the
I
wasp,
locked it in place.
the buzz motherfucker, or the buzz off motherfucker.
Buzz off, motherfucker.
Buzz off, motherfucker.
And like,
There we go.
if you look closely at one of the
I
pincers,
finally was able to blow
the
it up.
pincers
There we
is
go.
flipping you off.
It's giving you the Wasteland
So
salute.
buzz, motherfucker, buzz off, motherfucker.
That is really great.
All because I got stung by a fucking wasp for the first fucking time in my life.
Okay.
That happened like 2 months ago.
There's a secret to wasp stings. If you take a potato and you cut it in half
I don't think you can
and
see
you
me
rub
moving
you rub the
around.
potato juice on there, it stops the stinging.
I
Really?
heard potato juice. I heard milk.
So,
I haven't tried milk. I
we-
used to have like a fucking big ass shed in the back of our house that had ivy on it, so we'd always get wasp nests right there, and I would get chased by fucking like hornets a nest, like, and they would just sting the shit out of my back. So yeah, I had to learn little remedies. Grandma.
That's
grandma
a new one.
remedies.
That's a new one.
401
Potato
grandma.
juice.
Grandma remedies 101 right there.
Oh, there's some
Take
good
care of
ones.
your
So,
wife. Stay
Mender
in the
says
lunch.
me likey.
Okay, so what we're gonna do here is I want people to. We'll end up putting this up on our Facebook page too, but let us know if you guys would actually buy these patches.
I will. Since it's
because-
fucking a story behind me.
Yeah, we want Gilly to make them, but we want to make sure that people would actually buy them. And he'd make some extra cash on
Okay.
them.
So we got turkey. Okay, I will type here instead of Twitch. Okay, that's why I couldn't see it was on Twitch, not
Yeah,
YouTube.
I hadn't checked that in a while because no
Yeah,
one had
sorry,
been
we're not
typing
really
on there.
trying to use Twitch for Wasteland Talk because we don't get a whole lot of Twitch viewers compared to our usual Facebook and YouTube. And Facebook is down, so our mandatory primary is YouTube.
Normally we're on Facebook. We get
yeah.
more people on Facebook.
But
for
turkey
some
goes.
reason,
But there is another turkey. I am the only turkey. There is another. I will challenge him to. No, yeah. So
well,
there was. I know another turkey before I knew you, and he was known turkey before he was a Wastelander. He was back in the club scene. We called him Turkey because every time we see this motherfucker and we have a drink with him, he always has fucking Wild Turkey whiskey in his fucking car, and we'll take shots of that fucking whiskey. So
I like this man.
So we gave him the name Turkey, and then that he used that name for his Wasteland name when he joined the Dead Crows. So yes,
Is he watching right now?
no.
No.
Turkey from Grouch Couch / Go Heads is watching. He's the one.
Yeah, the other turkey watches your DJ stuff a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christopher
Well, no,
Foster.
I guess both do.
Okay, so
the one with Holly.
wait.
Holly
with,
and they got the little girl. They're like 5.
Oh, we're talking
7
about-
or whatever.
No, that's the other turkey I was talking about. But the
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
that was
Okay.
like, wait, there's another turkey. That's the one from Grouch Couch Goat Heads.
Okay, so
Oh my
that man,
goodness.
he's always got his wild turkey,
Foster, yes.
his Foster. So I think next time I see him, he give me a shot of that, and I'll give him a shot of my rum.
There you go.
There we go. That's how we do.
Yeah.
That's how we do.
So
That's
yeah,
how we
I
make
mean,
friends.
if you want to have a game of drink with him, I'm pretty sure he's down. Like the dude drinks, hence why we gave him the name Turkey, because he always drinks wild turkey.
So speaking of friends, I wanted to take a moment to really, because we were very distracted for a moment, but we were talking about the power glove.
Yes, Santos.
So
Santos, yes.
Santos.
Are you still watching?
I don't want to just gloss over it of, oh, I got the power glove.
No, yeah.
I actually want to take a moment to really thank you, because this really actually does mean a lot to me. One thing I absolutely love in my life is to tell stories, stories of my life. I love hearing people tell stories of their lives, because I feel there's, we can talk about this and that's and tits for tats of everything else, but it's the stories of life that really have substance. It's who we are, and this is part of my story that I can give more to add to a story that I already had. This has a lot of meaning to it. It's not just an old antique power glove to me. It's part of my story about being a time traveling pirate. It's something I'm going to share with that story. So this actually means a lot to me, and I want to make sure that the gratitude is properly shown. I very much
in all
appreciate
honesty, like
this.
I was actually surprised because like Santos comments like, oh yeah, I can send you a power glove. Like what?
What?
Yeah.
As a game collector, I'm actually pretty jealous that he sends you the fucking power glove. Now we also have a couple comments
You
besides
can
to.
touch it.
I've worn it. So, back to the turkey topic.
Yes.
Grouch Couch Turkey goes, I also am a drinker.
Oh, I like you.
Hence the name
I'll drink to that.
Drunks and Dragons, because he does a
Drunks
he
and
does
Dragons.
a Wasteland themed D&D.
Well, it's not always Wasteland themed, but they do a live stream D&D.
Yeah, and they're drunk, and I believe they're always drinking or drunk.
Yeah.
I can deal with that.
And then we have Santos. Commodore has been stroking that sword for the last hour. Can you backhand him? No. Like I like to hold it because this.
I'll let him hold his own sword.
Yeah, I am holding my own sword. I'm not fondling his or
We'll
his
fonder
axe.
our own. We'll fonder our own.
My axe.
But like this is I
It's okay, we don't
treasure this sword because it has stories and it's one of my most treasured items I got at Wasteland
Why
Weekend.
don't you show us what else you brought, Emery?
Yes.
Okay, so this isn't related to anything else that we've had, but it was one of those things while I was going through because I love our show and tells.
Yes.
And I figured this would be very fitting tonight. So what's under here is a gift from my friend Mary, absolutely wonderful woman.
Okay.
This woman, I will say, I have been high in my life. I've been very high in my
Yes,
life.
you
have.
Many times in my life.
Yes, you have.
This woman has managed to make me
Perished.
more high than I've ever been in my entire fucking life.
Okay.
Like, I've never been at a dysfunctional high except this one time where this woman brought this, she brought this, concentrate. It was like this
Ooh.
almost like a sap, inconsistency. And she says you only need a couple of drops at most. It's very concentrate. And I'm like, well, we're not going anywhere or doing anything today because plans got jacked. But you know what? You know what you've got. Don't kill me, but you decide how much I take. And she took like a fourth of a spoonful.
Whew.
We're only supposed to have a couple drops, so this is like 10 to 12 drops worth of this concentrated.
damn.
Sounds like a lot.
I took that onto
I'm
my
sure that
tongue.
would mess me up bad.
I've never had to plan my trips to the bathroom before.
You have to sit
Like,
there and
I'll
think
make.
about it.
I have to. Okay.
You're gonna stand
okay.
up.
So I'm gonna. It's exactly that. I'm gonna stand up. I'm going to crawl to my door, and then I'm gonna rest for about 2 minutes. I'll make it. But
Never been that high, but I've definitely been
oh,
that drunk.
I've been that high before, and thanks to this
Yeah.
woman. She's an absolutely wonderful woman. I love her. So I need to quickly pull up.
Good job, guy.
I need to pull up the proper story to this. I messaged her this morning because I didn't want to fuck this up.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna go pull a grotch
Yeah.
Use the restroom.
and use the restroom.
Okay. So I'm gonna read
So
what she
technically
said
you're gonna
because
go off
this
drinking.
morning I said
Yes.
this morning I sent her a message saying I need to know the exact history and story behind this item that you gave me because I don't want to fuck it up. And there's a bit to it. So I'm just going to read it straight off my phone what she sent me. So what she sent me was this absolutely lovely... Don't break. It's not going to break. So she sent me this this skull. There's a lot of history to this. So here we go. It's a cast made by Disney from a skull supplied by the LA City Morgue that was used in the Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
Ooh, what the?
Disney determined that the ride was too scary for the public in its original state,
Yes.
and one of those reasons cited was the usage of real human remains throughout the ride that had been supplied by the LA City Morgue.
Yeah.
Because of this, the team of engineers tasked with the ride had to painstakingly mold a number of different skeletal remains and recast them to reduce the scare factor of the actual human remains on the ride. The skull is one of the castings made and used in the ride and later given to the Imagineer who worked on the design and building of the sets because they were one of the people tasked with casting the remains. It came to my friend who gifted it to me. It came to her through her father who lived near that Imagineer who was cleaning out his stash in preparation to move and was downsizing their collection. So the engineer was downsizing, gave it to my friend's father, who gave it to my friend, who gave it to me.
Fuck.
So this skull was a casting of the actual real human remains from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Nice.
Now here's a random fact about Pirates, the ride itself. It's one of the most popular rides for people to dump human remains into.
That it is.
That and Haunted Mansion. People
Yes.
to this
Haunted
day will
Mansion.
still take vials of a loved
Oh.
one's ashes
Oh, that makes more
I
sense.
just
and
realized.
dump it in on the ride somewhere.
Somehow I got the idea that people were sneaking in and dumping bodies in there.
Their marble was
like
in
murder
my pocket.
victims or something. I was just like, wait, what?
No.
So I will say to anybody who is planning on doing that, just know that those rides have cameras literally everywhere.
Yep.
And if you do that, they will see you. And when it happens, they shut down the entire ride. They clean everything. Your loved one's remains will ultimately end up in a vacuum
Yep.
and in a dump because that's what they have to do.
It's biohazard.
Hazmat is biohazard.
Yep.
I could never do that because I know where ultimately it ends up.
Yeah.
But it's a beautiful gesture. But just know that ultimately you need to know where it ends up at the end of it.
Yeah.
It doesn't stay on the ride.
So
No.
you missed the story, which I'll
Well,
just
I heard it.
let you heard it all.
I've heard
There's other
So,
ways to do
I
it
just want
if
to
you're
show you.
gonna do
I
that.
I still had your marble in my pocket this whole time. So every show since you came here, I had this marble on me.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
So I never lost my marbles.
You never lost your marbles. So I don't know if I told you last time, speaking of marbles, so I actually have, so with all the marbles I give out, I actually have a little black pouch that holds my personal marbles, which are marbles that friends have given me.
Yeah.
And they include the marbles that I had as a child, from my very first marble to current day. It's about eight, 9 marbles. They actually survived my house fire. Even through the house fire, I
Really?
did not lose my marbles.
Okay.
My
Nice.
pentagram bag that survived, I actually found a couple of them in there, and oddly enough, a couple in my car, which they should have all been in that pouch. But they all of my marbles survived that. and
There's-
such.
There's
I
some.
didn't lose my marbles after all.
No.
No.
What I'm gonna say is, there's something to the fact that it had a pentagram on the bag and it survived a fire.
Yeah, the blessed water that I have. Actually, I'm going to share something that I don't share with very many people,
Okay.
but I think it's very appropriate right now. One of the things that I always carry in my pocket, if it's not in my pocket, it is in one of the drawers in my altar. So I have the ashes of Jessie Lou, which was my snake
I think you mentioned
that
before,
perished
Yeah.
during the fire. So when I go out on an adventure, I have two sets of ashes. I have the ones that I keep in this vial, and then I have the ones that go on me with me when I go on an adventure out of town, and I'll retire a pinch or two of those ashes to memorialize my lost pet. But these ashes are the ones that I keep with me. This little blue vial was in the pentagram bag that had my marbles and a couple other of my effects that went directly right through the
down.
fire. So when I opened that bag, and I used to keep my blessed water in here that I'll take. I'll collect rainwater or water from the ocean or from a river from a particular adventure and such, and then I'll bless it and use it in rituals. All the water was spent and evaporated from the fire,
Okay.
but the bag itself and the vial and a couple other effects were actually still completely intact, and I believe it was the water itself in here that saved that bag and all the items. So I keep the remains of my dear Jessie Lou in that, and that goes tucked away in my pocket.
So when other people do like the whole, wallet, watch, spectacles, testicles, to make sure they have everything.
Yep, that's
They're
one of my
doing
things.
file.
Vial. That is in my spectacle,
Snake vial.
testicle, vial, good.
I actually wanted to show off something. A buddy
Yes.
of mine made this. My buddy Doc, who's a 3D print person like I am, made this replica from, I believe, the game Cyberpunk 2077. I've
haven't
yet to
played that yet.
purchase it and
I just
download
ordered
it, but this is supposed to be, I think, who is he? He's Neo from The Matrix, the actor.
Keanu
Reeves.
Reeves.
Keanu Reeves. So Keanu Reeves plays a character in that video game. This is supposed to be the gun he carries, I believe. I really need to play that game.
Well, I just ordered it, so I can confirm it when I play it.
But yeah, so I've been, being like pew pew.
Pew, pew, pew.
No!
But it's all plastic, 3D printed. He gave it to me when I went down and visited SoCal. He painted it. It's got like a grip paint and stuff on it, so it's really kind of cool. It's a fun little. For when we do Glow World, Neotropolis, I'll have to figure out a way to carry this on me, to make a holster or something for it.
Totally. Or you can get like one of those ones where it's like the vest, so you can pull out your jacket, just like, bam.
We
Like
need guns. Lots
Like
of
a
guns.
like a detective noir
Yeah.
shit. Got
Okay.
Dick Tracy.
So normally I'm the one to party to the end of the night, but I believe both of you gentlemen have work tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have
We sh-
our final shots that have been laid out here.
Yes, I believe it is a safe bet to say we should call it tonight.
You sure?
Thank you for staying with us so late. I know we usually had to start later because this fucker has
Pirates!
Alright.
You can't just stop looking for that buried treasure, you know.
I
Like,
gotta plunder the booty, you know.
he has to get that booty.
Sounds like someone else I know.
That
My girl's over there.
that's a pile of cats.
Is it
for me.
is it international?
'Cause I'm gonna
Women's Day?
cap that
It
ass.
will be. Alright, so
Okay.
I think we're at that time.
Yeah. So we agreed to 2 shots
Yeah.
with him. We had our first shot at the beginning. Now it's time for our final shot.
So before we take that final shot,
Oh dear, what's up?
I absolutely hate to do this because this is an important item to me, but I think I forgot that I think I forgot that under this chair here.
Okay.
So later on, I'm gonna call you and tell you I forgot my power glove, and that we're gonna have to have a third.
Around 3.
You don't have to leave something behind.
Well, that's fair. But I forgot my. Sorry, Santos. I forgot my power glove at their house.
If we're
They're
doing
gonna
it-
keep it safe, but I'm gonna come back for it.
If we're doing a part 3, honestly, we're gonna have to need you to request a day off.
We'll request a day off.
So
We're
we can
going-
have our show on time.
That's fair.
Yeah,
These poor
yeah.
souls have to suffer. These poor souls have to suffer through a third episode.
At least
this
you-
bastard.
Well, see if you can have
I'm
a
gonna hand
morning
my shot.
shift.
Thank you.
See if you can have a
Yeah,
morning
one of them's
shift.
fine.
Oh, I'm not worried about my shifts. It's your shifts, gentlemen.
I know,
It's your shifts.
but like usually your
So we
shift's like,
don't
oh,
have
I
to
get
start
off
at
at
9 o'clock at night.
yeah, so we
is
can
what you're
actually
saying.
start the show at 7.
That's fair.
Instead of
That's
starting
fair.
at 9 o'clock at night. Yeah.
So Skull, Huzzah!
Huzzah.
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 Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for
We will
joining.
announce when we have the patch ready. Let us know if you would buy one. I'm going to post it on the Facebook group. If you haven't joined our Facebook group, please join it. We've actually done pretty well.
Oh yeah,
Figma was saying we had 100 and
almost 330
We are currently
Wow.
at right
Within
now. Let's see.
a week from today.
Congratulations,
So
gentlemen,
spread
on
around
that.
our link. Let your friends know that you enjoy this
There we
show.
go. We are at 363 likes and 368 follows.
Fucking
Page has
mad
been
ra-
up for a
look,
week.
oh, we got some fucking comments right here. So we got
I thought we were done.
Mad Ratter like some of us work at 6 a.m. and then we got fucking
Right?
no Mad Ratter.
Whatever. I don't care. If
No,
I'm
Santos
I'm
said a
gonna
time
drink my
traveling
ass off,
pirate should be
and I'll just-
at
you know what? I'll just go
Metropolis.
back.
Neotropolis.
The cyberpunk
As a time traveling pirate, you
Think
should be at
Judge
the
Dredd.
Cyberpunk. Judge
and Blade Runner.
Dredd. Yeah.
It's what the new Project
God.
Wasteland Weekend is working on.
I need them to send me more info.
We'll work on that.
We'll work on getting you some more info.
And then we got Mender. Ah, fuck.
Careful. don't
Mender
drop
going
any
huzzah.
beer.
Alright. Yeah.
Huzzah.
So if you haven't already, like our Facebook page, Wasteland Talk, and if you haven't already, subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you want to watch us live on here or watch previous episodes on YouTube, because we have a shit ton of previous episodes.
Yeah.
We even have the one where he was here for the first time, which also is the debut of the stage.
Yes.
We have
Yeah.
the porno review we did for
Oh gods.
Let me
Huge.
cut in there. Also, I've been slacking my ass off on it, but eventually it's gonna happen. The Crow's Nest, the spin-off of these assholes.
Yes.
Me and my first mate are gonna do the Crow's Nest. So it's
Keep me
gonna be-
updated, and we'll
Yeah,
set a
yeah.
date in the future for us to show up at
There you
your.
go, yeah.
Crossover.
So the Wastelanders invade the pirates.
Right,
We are
right.
we're having a water world event.
All right.
Right.
Yes.
All right.
Be safe.
So,
Fuck you.
huzzah!
Huzzah.
Huzzah.
Thank you for joining us.
Ow. Fucking drink, bitch. Love you. Don't it!
I'm going home.
Woo!
No, fuck you not.
I still got about like most of my.
Thank you all. Good night.
Thank you all.
Fuck
Good
you very
night.
much.
Fuck you all very much.
Bye.
Bye.